We have zero requirements
As
here.
long as the tatas aren't hanging out, we're fine.
I mean, we don't really even need to. I mean, if you want to hang them out, just make sure that's on your channel. Okay, I think we. Does it say we're on, LaDonna? Oh my gosh. Well, yours is.
Mine is.
Is mine? I'm so sad in my heart right now. Oh yeah, it says the chat is open to everyone. Woo woo woo. Okay, and is yours? Because I have my subscriber mode on 20. Do you know how to do that?
I'm
Subscriber
trying.
mode on.
So I went to the show. I went to customization. I was
Correct.
watching earlier today. Subscribers
Yes.
and minimum subscribe time.
I put 20 minutes because they've had some beboppers in this morning acting fool.
Cool. Okay.
Yes, because our friend is back. Yeah, but LaDonna, it should be subscribers mode. Uh-oh, let's see whose that is. Did you
It
get
might
him,
be mine.
LaDonna? Get him, LaDonna. Y'all, I literally have two computers, an iPad, an iPhone, and an Android. Hey, Miss Deborah, how are you? Hey, Kathy Wiseman. Thanks for joining. Kathy Wiseman, if there's somebody acting up over there, you get them. Yes, this one. Yes. My mom's saying this phone? Yes, yes, yes. All right. So, LaDonna, are we having a problem over there?
Is it me? Because I don't have anybody to babysit mine. So
Okay. Um, so what is the note, LaDonna? Tell me more.
I have no views. So I don't think it's me.
But hey, Willie, we're trying to make sure, like, was he waiting? Golly, sir, no offense, but you're going to have to play in somebody else's playground because I simply cannot. It's too close to Easter for all that. Cheese Manise Manillicuddy. Jeez. All right.
All right. I think I'm good. I think. Can you
He
imagine
likes to
being
make his
so
rounds.
bored?
That's good.
So
I can't
bored.
imagine somebody being with nothing to do because I'm busy. Ignore them and they go away. Except they say really nasty things, Miss Deborah, and we don't like that. Um, I'm not even going to tolerate it for like 2.2 seconds. So, um, normally we don't have a problem. I have been very blessed in all the years that I've been on
Okay.
YouTube. I've had a few here or there. Um, and then my mods do get them. And we block, but people with nothing to do, they just find stuff about it. When you cast, because it's vertical, it attracts them. Yes, because it's like TikTok, and it's that algorithm pickup, that live algorithm. Now we don't have that problem when we usually go live on YouTube, but we're still gonna have fun. We have trolls. You have trolls like Lars. Yeah, it's the same person. At some point I thought maybe we know him or her. Maybe we actually all know them.
Is it Willie?
Is it Willie? Willie, is it you?
No, he just comes on here and does it.
Willie, it's you. Just kidding. It wouldn't be Sweet Willie. It would not. Y'all, I did a live sale with Jerry yesterday. Got off that live sale and immediately was watching Vamp, as one does. And Dad Berman, I bought two things. But they're
I
really good things.
I had to cut back because I'm pretty sure, like you said, that your mailman, that has been happening here for the last few weeks. And that poor guy, I was like, he had to get out of his car yesterday when it was like pouring ice balls out of the sky and try to get under we don't have gutters on this house. I don't know
Uh-huh.
why. And that poor dude, I was like, I need to lay off for a minute because that guy is going to hate me so much.
Well, and the weird part is this. I went to so she was new for me. I love this vintage. I think she's been in the chats before. Y'all, sorry, I probably don't know her name. Um Chris, is it Christine?
I
Christine?
think so.
Um, so anyway, she had a England 10 full, which is I'm gonna give it to Dolores because I think it's from the area that Dolores is in,
Oh,
but it
that's
was
cool.
full of buttons.
And
And
her,
it was $8.
yeah, she's been clearancing out some stuff. I'm doing that next week. I'm clearancing out
Hey
some stuff.
Shelly, hey Cheryl. Y'all, okay, so she is because they're moving, and I was gonna say this publicly and put it in. Go back and watch hers from yesterday. I was like, where is this person? Where is this person? And where is this person? Because she had such good deals.
Nice.
I could not. It was this big old thing of buttons. I mean, the shipping's going to be probably more than $8, but I had to have it. I don't even know from where she ships. And then, check it out, Dana. Are you ready for this? I went over to Amy and Chrissy Lynn's sale. They were doing what? Jewelry.
Oh, well, there you go.
What did I buy?
Oh, he's back. Is he on mine?
Yeah, probably. Do you have anybody over there?
I don't think so.
You just need to make somebody a moderator.
How do I do that?
You touch their name, and then maybe if you make him a moderator.
Yeah, that would be a good idea, huh?
No, you touch their name, and you give them a standard moderation.
I don't even know.
Oh, she ships from Washington. Okay.
Do I even have anybody in here?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm trying to find it.
Yeah. So anyway, long story short is yes, I bought but it is very pretty, red, white, and blue little brooch. I thought it was really, really, really pretty.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make. Okay. So if I click in the video, I don't.
All right. Do you see LaDonna?
Okay.
Is
I'm
she
in
over on yours? Do you see LaDonna?
5 watching.
Were you able to find that?
Where do I see who's
Like if
watching?
you touch LaDonna's name, where she wrote, "Hey Dana," if
I
you
don't
push,
see the comments.
do you have your comments turned on though?
I don't know. Live chat, open panel. No, how do I not have my comments turned on? I'm telling you.
I don't know because I said something.
I see him. Remove.
Yeah, I
Remove.
couldn't leave a comment the other day on your video, and I think you fixed that though, right? Oh well, nobody spoils my fun.
There you go. I think I got it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I don't want LaDonna to have to do that. I could make Sherry get on, I think.
And she just
Otherwise, I can see him now. So,
okay. Whatever works best for you, girl.
Poor little Mr. Dick Driller. I'm sorry. If he'd just be nice about my glasses, rude.
Oh, I thought maybe you was talking about me.
Sure, it was me. I did my chin hair today. I did that.
Hold on. Do we have hair? Get the magnifying glasses. Do you see something we don't see?
I don't know. Rude. Rude.
LaDonna, I don't even know how to do that. I gotta figure that out, LaDonna. You gotta show me that trick. So,
by the way,
we're here to talk jewelry.
If that doll pops up behind your head, I'm out of here. I know. If I see her rise up, I'm done. I'm out of here.
Okay, I'll fix it, LaDonna. Bella Rose, she is here via Android today. Bella Rose is here. I just FaceTimed with Bella Rose and my cousin Kim. So they were at my mama's house, and my mama got her Easter box. And I really couldn't understand what she was saying. I was like, "What are you doing?" And my cousin wanted to show me some. That's because my mom's mouth was full of Peeps. She had already busted into to the Easter candy. But I
As
sent
she
her.
should.
I mean, it is almost Easter. But I sent her those new flavored Peeps that it was viral. And so it was like birthday cake. What was it, Mama? Birthday cake or party cake? We did Dr. Pepper, uh, sour watermelon. Those were actually really good. And then there was something else, but I did four. And at the Dollar Tree, you can get them in a sleeve of like four or five. Where at Walmart or CVS or something, you have to buy them in the big packs. But I just wanted to taste them, so I
Yeah.
sent it all the. I brought them. I got like five different kinds, and I made the people at school do a taste test.
Well, I don't blame you. Did they like them?
The sour watermelon was the favorite.
Oh, well, that's good.
Sour
That's good.
watermelon was mysteriously the favorite because I thought there was one girl who loves Dr. Pepper. And she was like, man, it doesn't really, I mean, it tastes like Dr. Pepper, but. And then they liked the birthday cake or cupcake.
I think I would like that one.
Oh, yeah. And then my cousin, my mom's message, my cousin goes, you got something in your teeth. And she goes, well, what is it? I mean, my cousin's a nurse, so she comes up with all different kind of weird stuff. Mom went to the restroom. She figured out it was the eyeball from the Peep. It was. So she said, yeah, we're going to have to pluck those out before we eat those. Whatever.
I don't know that I've ever seen that happen.
I also sent her some, which I did not know they make. I sent her some spring butterfly shaped Little Debbie cakes.
Ooh.
Now, you had me at Little Debbie cake, and we
Mhm.
love the fancy cake or just the regular, kind of like it's like birthday cake, right?
Yep.
But they made them springish with the shape of a butterfly with sprinkles.
Oh, that sounds yummy.
So we got those, and I sent her some shortbread Girl Scout cookies because she likes to dunk those in her coffee. She got the pajamas, y'all, from the video. She got the pajamas. I sent her the pajamas. I also sent her a beautiful Blue Jay planter that I bought. I believe I bought it from Becky's Vintage and More, but um, I got her that. So she had a couple of little things in her little Easter box.
Well, that's nice.
But my cousin wanted to show me some things, and she did a private shop. She bought. Oh, she had Debbie cake poisoning, and I said, "Mother, did you get food poisoning from Little Debbie cakes? Because that simply can't be. I mean, they're preserved like mummies." So, and my cousin said, "No, she didn't get food poisoning. She ate a whole box of them." Hey, Fly Girl, how are you? So she ate a whole box of Debbie cakes.
Sugar overload.
She says there's no such thing as sugar overload.
How far away from your mom are you?
A long ways.
Are you?
Yeah, my mom's in South Carolina.
Okay.
I'm here in Texas, so it's about a 24-hour drive. Straight, one stop for gas or something like that. So
Yeah.
had to show you these that I got from Auntie M, y'all.
Those are very pretty. Those came from Minnesota.
Are those not beautiful? So I told my mom, yeah, I got these for you and your little neighbor. She said, I'm keeping both of them. My cousin did a private shop today. She's getting a new little house. She bought these 1965 Miller Studios.
Those are cool looking swans though.
Pink iridescence and pearl.
Not blue.
Yeah. She also got I think it's 95 Franklin. Is this 1950s? Sorry, 1950s Fredericksburg pottery to put her stuff in. And she got some little soaps that I actually bought from Vamp. And she got so she was buying it before it could even make it. I haven't even put this in. Look at this runner.
That's pretty.
All hand done, double sided.
That's an awesome grouping.
So she's going to do her little. We are in an area that has. Is it the world's largest variety of irises, Mom? It's called Swan Lake Iris Gardens, and so there you go.
Pretty.
Yeah. Yes, my cousin bought from me today in a private showing because we were FaceTiming with Mama. So yeah, so she got the goods before they could even get to the shop, before they could get even really tagged, before anything. They couldn't go anywhere. So that's what I was doing today. So I was almost late coming to be with Dana today.
That's
So
okay. Dana was I'm I'm reading and I'm not really sure why I picked the book The Tattooist of Auschwitz to read right now. Nothing like a good World War II book to lighten the mood and stuff, but I don't know. So I was deep in a book and I'm like, oh, and then Jerry's home. So we had I messaged it to Willie, but we had an ice storm yesterday and
really,
trees have been they came down. Lots of we had 20 some thousand people in our county without power.
wow.
We were very lucky to not have that because we have underground wires here, so we were lucky. But the neighbor's tree came down on our little plastic shed and smashed that. So we were out cutting out trees, and then every once in a while you can hear uh, the saws going off because the chainsaws because people are cutting stuff down. But my parents didn't have power for all night. I don't know if my sister still has power yet. So I was like, just stay on, just stay on. I need
Oh
my vamp.
wow. Okay.
I need my vamp fam. Don't go out.
Yeah, so I tagged you today because I really want to try like that claim number. I don't know if I have the stamina to do it
Uh-huh.
today, but that claim number thing, I don't have magic comments turned on. I know if it's buy it now, it just comes up because I saw that the other day. Somebody wanted to see it and I saw claim number. Um had ice storms too. More storms today, maybe because yeah, don't hey Burr, how are you? Mom says we also have every specimen of swan as well.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's a big deal. And so we're pretty proud of that. But I'm sorry y'all are having crappy weather. And Willie says it's
It's
okay, just keep those hankies and let her keep them for a couple of months. And then when you visit again, then you can just take them back. She'll say, I've never seen those. You
well,
didn't
that's
have
good to
these?
know, Willie, that you didn't enjoy doing that. That just makes it so that people should come to Vamped because it's
Yeah,
a
so
lot
I
easier.
wanted to see how that works. So Willie said it's like it sends you basically if you don't have PayPal and you get your notifications, you can still check out as a guest on PayPal. And so we basically just email you a link. And I
Hmm.
feel like it's something like that. Is that right, Willie? Like it's like if it sends you a link and you just check out through there by manually entering in your credit card information. Um, my cousin said she's not doing PayPal, so she'll give my mama the money. And my mama will just put it in my bank account over there.
There you go. That's the way
Right.
to do it.
He said he is not impressed with the magic comments. You
Okay.
hit the link in the chat and it lets you choose PayPal. What's your other choice?
See, but you already have an account set up, so I wonder if that's why you got to choose PayPal. Oh, or
Oh,
Apple Pay. Oh, well,
mm,
I wouldn't have minded that.
I don't do that.
I do Apple Pay.
So, well, I hope that you will, by looking at the jewelries, you'll lighten your mood without that book. Maybe read another fun book like,
Well, now I
um,
started it, so now I got to finish it.
um,
It's what I
maybe
do.
read like Saggy Baggy Elephant or something like that. There was
Really,
even an
there
option to
was
get
not.
Snoopy. Are you lying? Okay. You know you can't. Us type
You
A
can't buy
people.
soda or chocolate, but you can buy vamp stuff. I'm
Yeah.
sure that's what it said.
You can't joke with people that are type A. We are a little bit. It's we're a little bit there. So
So I
um.
was watching you in Dola the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and you said you did some of your research. So like I told you, I went through my box the other day and I started pulling out some things that I was like, I don't know what this is, or I don't know what this is made of, because I figured that way you could assist me with the things that I'm really feeling like a dope about.
Yeah. Do you have anything that you want to add to the buy it now or
Oh,
auction? Did you
I
have
did.
anything?
Yes,
Um.
I had
So.
some jewelry bags
Oh, cool.
that if
Okay.
anybody,
So
because I
if.
started sorting through some old stuff
Uh huh.
and I wanted to, I put those on auction though. I don't know why I did
Lord,
that.
I need my
But
glasses that are up close. Okay, so if you are new,
I'm
thank
glad
you
you
so
did.
much for joining us. We forgot to welcome everyone in. Welcome in. My name is Beth, Carolina Princess here on Vamp, Carolina Princess Sweet Treats and Pretties on YouTube. That is my business name. And I am with Dana from the Empty Nest Keepsake. She is Empty Nest Keepsake on YouTube as well as here on Vamp and on Instagram. So all things to follow us on Vamp, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. We're everywhere. We're everywhere. You can't ask Beth for origins. Well, you could. You might not get the right answer.
Well, we got lots of good help
That's
here.
right.
So
You're in the chat. Felicia's in the chat. We're covered.
mostly I'm real new to this, so a lot of mine is what's this?
And okay, so let's kind of explain. You're casting to YouTube, not Facebook, or are you
I'm just on YouTube right now. I was gonna
okay?
do Instagram, but
Okay, we are multicasting on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, you can see the chat from the people in YouTube. If you're on my channel and on Dana's channel, you can see the people who in the chat on her channel. If you want to see everybody, come over to Vamp Virtual Antique Marketplace. It is an app on both Android and Apple, but if you go to your browser, www.virtualantiquemarketplace.com, you do not actually even have to sign in to watch, but if you want to chat, you do need to sign in. It asks like your name and your email, I think, to be a member. It's something like that. Now, if you want to purchase, be able to shop, we have static listings. Everybody has their own shop. So think of a mall and then stores and then departments inside of those stores. That's kind of what District is, and then Vamp, and then each individual seller. I'm in the chat, Beth, for about another 15 minutes, and then my dealer in the UK is starting, and I have to go to be there. Okay, well,
dealer.
thank you so much for being here. Jewelry dealer, let's be clear. Jewelry dealer. So
Cheryl,
thank
I'm
you.
sorry.
So thank you. I'm sorry that your box got soaked.
Okay.
So if you're wanting to purchase, you do need to go ahead, and it's the same system that Amazon uses, which is Stripe. So you would put in the same thing and it automatically bills you. Now, if you're purchasing something, if you want to see something today and you want to claim it, you can say run it. We can run it, or we can set it aside, do a bundle, something like that. However, when you purchase it, it's going to include the shipping and everything. Okay, y'all. So yeah, two George Gregorian pieces that will soon be mine. Oh well, good luck. And I hope it's not an auction. So we're going to be looking at jewelry today. We're going to be asking for your input. I'm going to show you different types and styles of jewelry today. I have a few pieces that have prices on them, but most I didn't bring anything. I just brought things to for us to just to talk about. And so I'm going to let Dana go first because she has a piece that maybe Felicia can help us with. And I've had sweet tea with caffeine, so.
Well, I have a lot of things that Felicia can help, but I'm
I know,
pretty
but
sure.
you said you had the
This thing, yeah.
Yeah.
And Cheryl, I'm sorry. I should have bagged them better. I wrapped them in bubble wrap, but I didn't even think of that. So my guess is that this is a sweater clip. Is
Yes.
that what that is?
I would say yes.
I thought it was okay because a lot of them had a different type of this had like earring clip things, and a lot of the other ones that I was Googling, they weren't quite like that. They were
Somebody
fancy.
could have made a sweater clip from clip earrings.
Oh, maybe that's what it is.
Mm-hmm. But then you could also just have a sweater clip that is that kind.
Is Tammy on mine?
I don't know. Welcome in, Tammy. How are you? So
you don't have to be rude.
It just depends, and no big deal.
Okay. So yeah, it's gold tone with rhinestones.
I do see gold tone with rhinestones.
Sweater clip leaf shape. Anything else I need to say with that?
So let me see it again.
I should probably flip around. I don't know if I should be here or here. Thank you.
But Donna, I think I just deleted a message because I was trying to make her screen bigger. Sorry. All right. So I say gold tone, rhinestones, leaf. So sweater clip. And I don't know what she was doing sweater clips on the other day. What she was charging for
Yeah,
that.
I have no idea. Do people, I mean, do people still wear these? They do, right? I
I
don't know.
think they're kind of coming back,
I
but
don't wear them on my sweatshirt. That would look a little silly.
yeah.
But okay, so that was an easy one. I was like, I think I know what that is, but
Well, just do another one. So, y'all, do you have any idea what we could price sweater clips at for her? Because remember, she's showing some jewelry that a friend of hers sells out in like a covered area.
mm-hmm.
They look great on in the back of a blazer at the waistline to bring in the figure. We don't have a figure. Round is a shape. So you can wear them on your jackets too. People are getting creative. Using them to connect pockets to the collar. That's a good idea. So what do y'all think she should price those at? Mine is round too, yeah. What do you think she should price those at if she was helping her friend? Carolyn just did a whole show on sweater and shoe clips. I think they were selling for like 12 to
that's what
15.
I was
I
thinking.
could not remember.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Yeah, I could not remember.
Because yeah, this is a lot of this. Most of this, I'm like, she would just like us to sell it at some point. If you guys see anything I've got that you would like, let me know. But okay, so this next thing I got, this one I have to ask because this one, oh, this doesn't lay right. Jerry's got to edit his thing.
LaDonna, I changed it to 5 months.
Oh, I can do that too if.
But it was on mine.
All right.
Put on purses too, yeah.
Oh, that's a cool idea. Okay. Okay. I don't know if does that help? Not really. Okay. So this piece,
I can just see better on band.
this piece is Anne Klein.
Mm-hmm.
It is really in good shape, and it's a beautiful big heavy necklace. It's got the toggle
Mm-hmm.
clasp, gold tone with black enamel. I'm not sure what
Could be acrylic or enamel.
acrylic.
Yeah.
It still
Might be
has
enamel.
its tag, the Anne Klein tag on it. But when I Google this one, it's coming up at like $120
And you'd be surprised. Some of
in
that is
someone's
like that.
cart.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. I mean, that older jewelry with that's still got the maker's tags on it and everything, you would be surprised at some of that jewelry. That's what Dolores tells me all of the time. Because most of her stuff on Etsy is vintage jewelry and things like that. So it could be you've got a maker's tag.
Okay.
You've got all the pieces and parts, so like nothing's missing or broken or anything. You said there doesn't look to be any damage.
No, it's in very good condition.
Show us the clasp and backside of the necklace and the name. Yeah, she's got the jewelry tag on there.
Here's the tag.
Right, Willie? I was off today and didn't have enough time to do all
Messy
that.
kitchen. I don't know how to best do that. But yeah, the tag is right here with the tiger or the lion. Toggle's in good shape. All of the pieces I went through and they look They
Yeah.
look like legit. So I was just curious because I would like to get her the most I can for it.
Right.
Do you put something up like that for the 120 and try it? Like if you see it in somebody's cart for that much, do
I
you,
mean, if it is comping across multiple platforms or selling platforms as that in your sold, right? So if you're looking at
Mhm. I couldn't
anything from
find any other ones
WordPoint,
in Seoul.
Etsy, eBay, all of the, Poshmark, if you're looking at across the board and you have an average of that, then that's, you can even do 100 if it's cheaper.
Okay. Yeah.
What do y'all think? 119 or 121, you know. Always include the link. Better to go
Hmm.
higher. Then you could always go down. That's true. You can take offers. Hi, Clearly Unique. Um, you could always take offers. So if you did 120 and someone offers you 100, what do you care?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. So
Okay, cool.
if it's a piece of jewelry that's a maker like that, then it's a piece of jewelry that's a maker like that.
Right. And that's, a lot of these, they have the names on the back and I can identify that, but none of them have come up quite. I have one piece in my stuff that I found that's that price, but I was like, ooh, that's a really good piece.
Well, does anybody out there do Anne Klein? Like, know anything about Anne Klein? I know that some of her older pieces sell very, very well. It was a trade. Dolores sometimes will like when she comes, I'll trade her a marked piece that she could get $100 for, or 50 or $80 for, because she has the platform. I don't sell on Etsy or
Right.
eBay or anything like that. So
Right.
it's kind of like, there you go. That's my
Yeah.
payment for you teaching me everything.
Yeah. And that's cool because yeah, we're going to have to work out some sort of payment, ma'am.
No, because I do my stuff too. So y'all put it in. I mean, if it's
Okay.
comping for one, if it's comping for 120, do you think she listed for 120? Um, Tyra
Thank
Banks
you,
walked
Billy.
her one way in 1992. That's
Okay.
all I know
And
about Anne.
I can put it up on my Etsy for that and see what happens. And
Yeah,
I'll put it on Vamp, but we know that sometimes we don't have that clientele. But
yeah.
I have sold some bigger pieces on Etsy. I was like, I want to get her the most I can for it, but I was like,
I
whew,
mean,
that
did
seemed
she
like a
have it
lot.
marked at all?
She had it marked at 85. So when she looked it up, so she'll be
So
happy with
okay,
that
so
at that point, right?
if you put it at 120, then like, so I'm not a very good person about this, but I say if it's comping sold across multiple platforms, or the only one that you saw sold or whatever is 120. If 120 is what you decide, then you go as low as 85.
Perfect. Perfect.
But
That
that's
makes
me.
sense.
I you notice
Cool.
I'm not rich over here because of my business sense. Okay.
Well, me neither. Me neither.
I'm all like, oh, you like it? Here, you can have it. I'll trade you. Yeah, it doesn't work like that.
Awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna show y'all. I showed these to my mama and them a minute ago. Mama and them. You can tell I'm from the South. But these are just, hey, Becky Sue. Um, yeah, I'll never be a big business. I'm gonna turn it around because look at these. Now here in Houston, in our area, we are very multicultural here, and this would be what we've decided, because I've got a lot of people, Middle Eastern, from India, overseas, all the things, a lot of Asian influence as well. So they would have considered this maybe like a wedding earring for one of theirs, but these are actually clips, y'all. Oh Lord. They are clip earrings, but look at the detail. Now, this is a gold tone. Of course, they're not marked or anything, but they're older because you can see that it has that uh the dried out stopper thing on there. And some of these would come from India. Now, I can't say these did. These appear to be like a acrylic bead. If these were glass, oh my lord, these would be so heavy. But they are some honking earrings. I mean, and they're clip. But I asked one of my friends about these, and she said, "Yeah, that might be like a wedding style." Hey, Heidi, I think Madonna would have rocked those in the sex book tour. There you go. I will say that I do not have a very long neck.
No, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. So if I put them on, they literally are as long as my hair. I don't. I have a southern neck. We are on Vamp, Heidi. Thank you. Yeah. So it is like more of a bridal, but can you imagine? I mean, those
It's
long people. I
beautiful.
couldn't do that. Now they're not heavy or anything like that, but they're a bit much. Reminds me of what I did to my lamp. Yeah, actually, don't hate it. Bollywood, yeah, Bollywood style. So my friend said that this might have been like for a celebration, wedding, something like that. There's like 2 or 3 different celebrations that they can have. But yeah, because of the coloring and the single pearl color versus all the other natural colors, and I have add them to curtain tassels. There you go. Yeah, you would need a huge glam chick for that. So yeah, I thought these were pretty fun just so that we can see different types. Y'all, that is a 7 inch earring. 7 inch earring. So some people may craft with these, like we've seen. You can actually take these off right here, use this part because it's just jump ring together, and then just add something much smaller. So take this jump ring off. You have this piece down here. You could just drop another little piece, and you would use this for something else. I used earring and necklace based for them. Oh, okay. Um, so I just thought I would show you one. Gee, Zoomini, they topple over the thing, but I had to put them on a book so that y'all can see just how long they have to hang off of the actual book. They're taller than the earring stand. Now that's a long neck girl. Exactly. You'd knock yourself out, right? There you go, Heidi. Now you're on here. So that's one of mine. And again, y'all, I haven't photographed any of these. I'm just digging through. I wanted to show Dana. She was like, "Yeah, do you think you have a few more pieces?" Well, this is a bag that I literally. This probably I don't even know. I don't even think my weight scale goes as high. This is a bag that I've already gone through. And hey, Rummage Junkie, I'll start. I've already gone through, and if they were broken or something, I did not keep them. I put them in junk jewelry bags, right? These are all intact wearable jewelry. Now, some of this is modern, some of this is vintage. But so when I'm doing these things with Dolores, I will pull it. And look, I'm so OCD. I got to make a little note on it. But I just pull it and then we talk about it. So I thought I would bring one of those pieces. You would shorten them and use the rest for a bracelet.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. So just wanted to show you a few different types of jewelry. What else you got over there?
All right. So,
but if anybody's interested in anything we show, let us know and we'll.
Yeah, we're happy to get rid of it because that's part of the business part that we're not so good at. So I got these in a box. I actually ordered these on Vamp. These necklaces.
Oh, that's Stephanie, right? Stephanie.
Who?
Isn't that Stephanie? No, Shannon. I don't know which one is Stephanie. Thought I saw Stephanie come in. That's Shannon, the star.
And so I this was in a bundle of like I bought a pile of necklaces. And I'm like, oh, cool color. I wonder if it's Bakelite. I got it real cheap. I don't smell Bakelite. Jerry did the sniffer test. I can't do the sniffer test. So I'm like, okay. So of course I Google it. It's super lightweight, which is part of the reason I was like, no, it doesn't feel like Bakelite. So it's super lightweight. And then I did this with it, and it turns weird colors.
Like a yellowish?
Yeah.
Hey, Nifty Kitty.
Hold on.
It could be the coating on the bead too.
Is it? Okay.
So y'all weigh in lucite, or like I have some that it could be lucite beads, yes. But I also have some that has a they're plastic though, right? They're like an acrylic.
I I don't know.
Well, they don't feel like hard, like rough. They smooth?
They're smooth,
Yeah.
except on the ends. They're not
Yeah,
smooth on the ends.
probably like a lucite, but sometimes there is a coating that is placed over that will glow, but that is a lot of glow. So
It's
those
yeah,
might
and
be,
it's all the way
yeah.
through. And like you can see into
The bead.
yeah. And it just because of course when you Google it, it comes up as amber. And I'm like, I don't know anything about these things.
I wouldn't think I would
And
I that's just me. I think of amber as the other stuff that we saw the other day, that see-through kind
okay,
of. That's not amber, says Bayou
okay,
Belle. She's saying probably lucite.
okay, cool. Well then, so then I had to shoot the rest of them with the thingy.
Mhm.
All
Yes,
right.
I think so, Willie, but I can't be 100%. Don't get me to line cuz I don't know. Yeah, like, oh, I was about to grab your baby.
So then there was, don't you bring that doll into this show. Don't you, I will leave. Um,
She was like,
so
"Nope."
then this one with these big old honkin' chonker, like, I don't know what these are on here.
Those look like stone.
They're not cold at all. They're like, they feel like big giant seeds. I'm not sure. But then they turn a weird color when you, like, they get like
Yeah.
these green lines. They're nuts.
Well, there is a Hawaiian. Now I do know there's a Hawaiian nut that is used for a necklace. It's usually like for graduations and stuff like that, too. Maybe.
Okay. Cause I'm like, I thought these beads in here were really pretty. I had to turn my light back on.
Well, that's
Um,
a carved bead, a rose carved.
yeah, it had these beautiful carved beads on it. And I was like, oh, that's pretty. That's nice. And then, like I said, when I was shooting the other thing, then these big giant, and they weren't stone because they're not heavy, but they're solid. Like you can hear them
Hmm.
plunk against the wood. Nuts. I never would have thought that that was a necklace made of
Well,
nuts. Plus, I just, it makes me giggle to say nuts.
I don't think it's. I'm not saying that it's like a. I don't know. Is it like a seed more of it, LaDonna? I've got a pair of black. I've got some black ones, and it's like a seed. Um, Something
Okay.
like that. They'll probably have the same. They probably have the same type of coating on them. Yeah,
Okay.
there is a coating that when you shine it on there, it makes it reflective.
Okay. So what would I'm assuming this is artisan made.
What's the class look like?
What do I call it? Is that lobster
Yep,
with this nice
that's a
little,
little rose carved
yep,
acrylic bead, probably.
yep. It's gonna get dark in here. It's started pouring rain again. So yeah, and it's got these nice little wood beads on it.
Hey, Angie.
So my guess is that it's some sort of artisan made piece. It's on, it's on
Or it could
some,
just be costume jewelry.
okay,
Yeah, I mean, at that point,
got it.
you price that kind of jewelry that doesn't have, in my humble opinion, and I am not the end all be all, y'all. I just got a lot of this stuff, thanks to my friend Hetty. Y'all, Hetty has Oh, there you go, tagua nut.
Agua nut.
Hetty has glass now,
Thank
LaDonna. Did I
you.
tell you? Hetty has glass now. She found a whole bunch of boxes of glass. Oh, it's so pretty. Um, so when you get stuff like that, you have a choice. You can keep digging until you absolutely can identify it, or you say so many inch acrylic bead necklace, um, and with a lobster claw clasp, $8, $10,
Okay,
and move it on.
got it.
Who's the lady you got the the lot of stuff. Wait, got a lot of the stuff in your jar from? Oh yeah, that's right. Willie, this is you're talking about the see-through. This is the amber. And that this we said will glow, and it does have. I know I don't think y'all can see it. So here it's very bright today. Um, where's my hole? Hold on, gotta find my hole. So in here you can see that it does fluoresce the green through here. So we do believe that this is the amber. See that green?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is what we would call amber.
Okay.
Um,
I just wondered because there was like two different kinds, and one of them, because of course I started down the rabbit hole,
right.
and then it said it would be lightweight, and it
Mhm.
said for the Baltic amber, I think it would be lightweight, and I thought they wouldn't be uniform shapes and sizes, but it said it would be because they're formed, and so yeah, it was just like I said, I was very confused at that point. The rabbit hole got me all
Yeah,
confused.
and again, I mean, Dolores is probably and Ladonna and Felicia and them will probably know more than I do. I do a piece by piece basis, and that's why when we're doing the chats with Dolores, she's thinking of, and we go back and forth with this. She's her knowledge base is here, my knowledge base is here. Her selling experience is this level of jewelry and pricing, and mine is here. I'm like, let's get fair market value, but move it. And
Mm-hmm.
she's like, let's get value and move it. So, uh, like what she would put it on Etsy for,
Thank you,
I don't
honey.
have Etsy, so let's just move it. The
Yeah.
amber glows a lucky green color. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Okay. Oh, I just had this over here. Can't move my neck. But yeah, I have plenty of jewelry. I did just find this one. I thought I would bring this because, Easter and all. But I found a hematite, and Dolores says probably the 90s, but it is a hematite necklace and then crucifix. Now it has wear on the gold tone there. I did not know of any correlation because again I'm not Catholic, but to a blue green or this bead, other than maybe they just use that. But we have a cross that is the hematite, and then you've got some hematite beading there, the cube beads, as well as spacers. And then I have a barrel clasp. So the barrel clasp looks like a barrel and you twist it. That's a clasp, which I didn't know if we addressed that one last time,
Mm-hmm.
if we'd had one. So you can tell age of a barrel clasp couple of different ways. Dolores has been trying to teach me. One is some of them will be plastic, and they're ribbed, for your pleasure. And then there's some that are like this, and then there's some that are a little bit bigger. They're just getting more newer. I don't know if more newer is a word, but they're just getting newer, more, recent bead styles and class styles. So she thinks this is probably somewhere in the 90s. And so I put it on the form to show y'all. But I thought that was beautiful. Now I do pretty well with my religious jewelry, especially at a show. Um, but I need to actually measure that. And I'm going to measure this. Sorry. How about look at that? That's prettier. I'm going to measure this at 20 inches. And it has a one and probably about a 1.5 inch hematite crucifix. So what I say, 20 inch hematite bead necklace with a 2.5 inch crucifix. Now, several of, like, I have another crucifix over here, and I have that priced at about $12. I saw, and I think, was this in a bag already that I already did? But this one was going to be like $12 to $14
Hmm.
for this necklace. And so I know I do pretty well with that. It's also not as feminine of a necklace as
Mm-hmm.
others, so that's good too. So that's what I would probably price this one at, is probably 14. All right. So
Yep.
what else? What else do you got?
Okay. So this one, I didn't know what this. Okay. This is a mess at this moment. It wasn't a mess earlier. So this is a I have multi chain gold tone long necklace with, and then I have box clasp, but I have a question on that because I don't know.
Yeah, I'm looking over here because I can see her big.
Yep, it has this fancy clasp.
Yeah, I think that's still a box class, right, LaDonna? Because it does the push and slide.
Yep. So
And you
yeah,
might
you,
know too if
right
LaDonna's
here
on
you
there.
push on it and it comes
Yeah.
apart. Okay, so I did okay with that. All right. Now it's signed by somebody called.
It has a jewelry tag because I saw
It
it.
does. Yep. I think it's Citation.
I don't know that one.
Does that actually sound like a citation? Is what it says on there.
Like
So I
CITATION.
yep
Google it.
CITATION citation.
Did you look it up?
No,
No.
not really.
Okay.
I
Google
just
it, y'all.
closed the file. And then I
Um,
was looking at it and I think it's missing. Is it missing one set of one strand there?
well, it says vintage citation necklaces are popular 1960s, 1970s costume jewelry pieces, often featured multi-strand changed and etched gold tone lockets. These signed statement pieces frequently featured Victorian or Bohemian designs like that one.
Sweet. Okay. So, but do you think that this is missing a chain?
Are all the jump rings full?
Nope, this is empty.
It may have been missing one.
Missing
And
one.
yeah, so it's missing one. Let's see
Okay.
how many strands does that have?
4.
Okay, well here's the 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is on Etsy,
Okay.
but it only has 4. Let me see if I can get a picture of the clasp. Okay, on the picture of this clasp, y'all, look at this. There's the picture of the clasp, Dana.
So it doesn't have one in the last one either.
It doesn't have one in the last one. That's this one. That's not to say that the original design did not.
Right.
It's saying that this one. This is called Vintage Citation Necklace 4-chain optional 5th multi-strand layered chain necklace, antique gold Victorian revival necklace, boho chain. Those are all their descriptions. Now it's listed, not sold, listed at that. But again, that's a list, not a sold.
What's it listed at?
It's listed at 72. And it
Okay,
has,
so I agree, LaDonna. I think that one, LaDonna said she found one on eBay with 5 chains.
yeah. So this one is listed as 4 optional 5th. So maybe someone, if it was closer to the neck, they took it off. If it
Yeah.
was too long, they took it off.
Okay.
Once people get a piece of jewelry, then, and it's from the 60s to the 70s, it says.
Okay. So it's a nice vintage piece.
It's a new name for me. Citation is.
Citation.
It's a shorter one with a locket, says LaDonna.
Oh, I bet they did take it off then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's missing. Okay, then I'll just do it as an as is.
So the one that's listed on Etsy is exactly like yours, and that's the price that it's listed for yours. That does not mean, I mean, you would probably want to put with 4 chains. Oh, I don't think we can click on that, LaDonna, but we might be able to. Now I just did a Google. Um I just did Google.
Okay.
So that just gives her somewhere to start.
Yep.
And
Now I can go down that. Okay.
it's
30 on eBay.
$30
So,
on eBay. That's the
yep.
listed LaDonna or sold.
That's okay. I can get down now that I can. I just, one, had never heard the name. And then two,
Me
I was
either.
wondering if it was missing something. So, and then I was going to ask, and if it's already that high, I was going to ask about pairing it with something because I didn't know if it was just some cheesy thing. I was like, okay, so we talked about pairing. So, like, if I've got something like this, that's just a real pretty bunch of gold chains, do I pair it with something? Like I have this gold bracelet
You
that also looks vintage. I mean, is that would that
you can.
I don't wear a lot of jewelry, guys. So for me to pair things, I'm like, oh, I thought this was so cool because I was like, oh, look at this. I'm like, how do you open this bracelet? And then I realized it's a
It's
magnet.
a yeah.
I was like, oh, that's super smart. Took me a minute,
I want to
but
say that they LaDonna, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. LaDonna's not the only one in here that can help because I know she's busy, but um tell me if they still consider that a snap with a magnetic bail, and it's called like a where is see over in
snap
Dolores
with a
Land. In
magnetic.
Dolores Land, it's 10:30 at night, so we can't ask
Yeah,
her.
well, let's not
Um,
bother her.
but I don't know if they're still considering that a snap with a magnetic bail, or they just call it the linked bracelet with the magnetic closure.
Okay.
So
Either
there's a
way.
question for you. So you
Yeah.
asked, your original question was, should you pair it? Here's what I say about pairing. I pair over something like this.
Okay.
Okay. So don't look at my mess over there. Okay. So I
As long
have
as it's
this.
not the doll, we don't care.
So I have this necklace, and then it's all about how much you feel about it too, what you feel about it. So this is a beautiful shell necklace. Now, have I looked it up? Absolutely not. Have I done anything with it? Absolutely not. It's a real shell, and all the things. Um, it's got it's got a little maker's mark of sorts right here, probably an islander, just a regular O-ring, probably got a little filament or wire in there, right, Amy? I think that's wire. Yeah, that's, oh sorry, that's wire. um so I don't know what something like this would be. Hi, how are you,
That's
Lynn?
kind of a pretty specific look.
Right, but maybe somebody bought it. So then I found these are really cool with their these are nicer clasp or whatever, and they've got bead caps on them, so somebody really did some work with those, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in my mind, I'm pairing that together because so what I know about is nothing, but what I know is like this might not be high dollar and these may not be high dollar. But if I compare two, it's kind of like when we say on Vamp, we don't want to
Bundle.
sell anything for $3 and $4, that bundle it with something else. So it's a minimum of 8. So I would probably bundle this. That's why I brought this to show you. Like, I haven't looked any of this up, but before looking this up, I'm thinking, probably not more than about $8, probably not more than about $3 or $4. Okay, I'll sell the set for $10 to $12.
Got it.
And then they get a set.
That
When you
makes
have a
sense.
necklace that's already $30, right?
Yep.
Uh, if you're doing eBay or Etsy, put it on there for 40, take 30, that's the lowest, or take 25. She's still going to make, I don't know what she had it marked at, but she's still going to make more than she probably would in the field.
Yep. That makes sense.
So, what do y'all think? Y'all weigh in and let me know what y'all think about that. Also, what should I price this at? Like 10, 12? I like the ear bobs. They're pretty. I really think
They're
this
very
one.
nicely done too. So
Yes.
I wouldn't go less than 12 for both of them. I mean, it's not my style and we're not wearing that on the beach up here in Wisconsin, but if you're going someplace nice and warm, that would be a cute set.
Yeah, and I mean they took the time to put the bead caps in
Yep.
and everything, to put these little Jacob hooks or whatever it is over in there. And I'm sure now this is a hefty piece. You got to do your neck exercises, but I mean this is a nice shell. Now these can
Mm-hmm.
be harvested in some areas and some beaches. This is harvested very easily. In other areas, they're not. They get all crushed. And like in our area, it's hard to find. But if you go a little bit North Myrtle, Virginia area, then in the beaches you find these, because my friend Emily finds them. And then these basic shell or glass chips there. So I mean, I'd say 10 to 12 on that set.
Agree.
All right. So what y'all got? Now I got to make a tag, because since I said all that, because
Yeah,
I
write that
when I
stuff
do
down.
it. So here's what I'm doing while we're doing this. I'm actually making my tag.
Okay. Well, I
So
don't have tags, but I'm writing
yeah,
post-its and attaching it to everything.
and that's because somebody, or I'm gonna pull it. Maybe we're gonna have a beach theme or come to a luau or whatever, and I might
Mm-hmm.
that could be the event. I would pull this out, and then I'd have to start all over, right? So I don't
Yep.
want to do that. All right, what's your next piece while I write this out? I got to
Well,
figure out
I
how long this
this
is.
this I just kind of wanted to share because I was a little bit shocked. So I pulled this guy out. Flip. I pulled this thing out and I was like, oh, that's a pretty necklace. And I started doing my little thing and I didn't do my measurements yet. I got to do that. But I got gold tone mesh design. And then I looked and it's Avon. I was like, oh, vintage Avon.
Uh
Okay.
huh.
So I thought it was kind of pretty for
Is it
Avon.
cloth or like a or
No, it's metal, but it's like a mesh feeling
uh huh?
metal. And then where's the so here's the clasp, and that's where I found the Avon.
Yeah.
I can't remember what this clasp is called though.
Let me
That
see.
was one
A
question.
fold over.
Fold over. Okay,
That's what
thank
I call
you.
it. Y'all call it something else? You'll let us know. It's fold over clasp.
Okay.
Chrissy Lynn knows jewelry too, and Amy they do too.
Yep. So it's just I thought it was really cute. I'm like, okay, that's a nice little necklace and whatever. And it's Avon. And then I'm digging deeper in the box and I pulled this out. And at first I was like, what the heck? Is that the one I just put back? And I'm like, what is this? So
Mm-hmm.
this is a Napier with its original stick or price tag on it of
What?
$131. And it's Napier. And I swear to God, it feels like almost the exact same freaking necklace.
Well, Ladonna may be able to. She's probably still at work, but um, y'all didn't other companies make things for Avon?
That's what I was like. This
I
is
know
so.
that glass people made things for
Yep,
Avon.
yep. Fenton made a lot of glass for Avon.
So
So
Napier could have
it's
made
got a
something.
much nicer, it's got an extension chain
Yeah, so it
and
can
a
extend.
lobster claw and the tag, but it's definitely shinier. But I was like, holy moly.
Well, it's a little bit. Which one is the Avon? The shorter one?
This one
The
is
longer one. Okay, so you look at the quality, you look at the
yep.
thickness of the beads, and that's why I was like, okay, are they? They're not the same length. Okay, I'm trying to look at two different places.
Well, I have the other one shortened up.
Oh, okay.
So, but it just, I was like,
Looks very, very similar, doesn't it, y'all?
holy cow. Yeah, it just, I literally thought I pulled out the same necklace. And I was like, and this one is definitely, I mean, this has never been used, never been worn. So it's definitely a higher quality, it's shinier. But I was just shocked.
Okay, so a question is, did you comp the Napier one, or
I
you look?
did not yet. I just
Okay,
I just found these while I was digging, so I'm going to have to look up the prices on both.
Because I know places like Belk's and Dillard's and all that, they will mark up a name
Oh,
brand.
yes, they're ridiculous.
Yeah, and then they go on sale for 75% off. And I'm like, well, duh, because you priced it too high in the first place.
Yeah. But I was just, so gold tone, I mean, you could almost use the same stinking, if you'd like either of them, let me know. I've got two.
They're not the same, so
Nope, they're
be
not the
careful in your
same.
choice.
They're pretty different. And I gotta look them up, but it is a really pretty design. I liked it. I don't do a lot of chokers because ever since I had my thyroid out, I can't wear things
So is
around my
that one
neck.
like a 15, 16 inch?
Yes, probably. I don't know where my ruler is. But yes, I would say so.
Okay. So yeah, you're going to have to do a little bit of research on
Okay.
those. I'm sorry,
Yep,
I'm
I
probably
can do
making
that.
everybody sick going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Nope, I just wondered if like, and that's kind of what I wondered is if other companies made the jewelry for the Avon, and that's why
Yeah.
it was so similar.
I think, like LaDonna said, they didn't make anything for themselves. Nifty Kitty says yes, that, they were made for them as well.
Would
All
you
right.
call these beads mesh design, mesh?
I call them a mesh bead.
Okay,
A
cool.
metal mesh bead is what I call them. But again, I make stuff up because it looks right and sounds right.
Sounds good to me. Thank you.
Okay, so let's take a look at something like this. I pulled these the other day, these earrings to look at them with Dolores. And then I did a little work and looking at them, and I also had this over here. And both of these are vintage pieces, but both of them are very different. If we start with the earrings, these are a gold tone metal with a white acrylic cabochon, flat back, closed cabochon. We can see there's a make or marker right there. If you just Google lens them like this, you're going to get several makers of this. This
Uh-huh.
can be Monet is most prominent, but Monet comes up, and these happen to be Napier. You can
Okay.
see the Napier mark right there. So Monet and about two others. Oh, that's sweet. Two others come up as this. This is a, oh sorry, I took it, put it on, took it off. Screw back clip earring, right? So it makes it a little bit more adjustable, which is a lot better than the old clip earrings, because the old clip earrings are just clasp clips. And once they're on, you basically have to bend them to loosen them. Then came these, um, and they helped a little bit. But so both of them, and Napier is usually like this. I've not found it to be 100%, but usually it's marked on every single piece. So this earring and this earring would be marked Napier. And so I see these now. Monets are going to be more expensive. They are just coming up more
Oh,
expensive than Napier. I don't know why that is, but these are going to be probably $8 to $10, right?
okay.
Then I find this necklace. Now that looks like a cute earring, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I've got something marked here. And then this is definitely a vintage necklace. One, the length, two, the design, and just the material that it's made out of. This is another one of the screw clasp, but it's what we call an egg screw because it's got an egg shape. I call it an egg screw. I don't know what the real name is for it, but hidden screw, egg screw, something like that. Clasp. However, no make or mark on this. I didn't find this anywhere. It doesn't feel like a lucite piece. It doesn't have, it's a nice, cute necklace, but it doesn't feel like much. It is thread strung just because it's older. They didn't use the filament or the fishing wire or the memory wire
Oh,
yet. They did one string and then two strings, and then sometimes they knotted in between if it was a higher quality of jewelry. But something like this might be in, honestly, in my $3 bucket, but I can pair it with these marked Napier. Now you have a set. I can sell the set for, I would probably, if I did the set, um 10 to 12. So we went 8 to 10, now 10 to 12. So
Nice.
I'd mark it at 12 for the set. Somebody could offer if they wanted, and I would say, okay, the lowest I'd probably go is 10 for both pieces. Because really, you're paying for this, and then this is just the accent piece.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yep. Yep.
So, and this one is probably going to be a 16 or 18. For these, you can't do the like that trick because the beading is actually a swirl bead. If you see, it's not even straight.
That makes sense.
So I have to lay this down and measure it. And if I measure that, we're going to get probably about 16 inches, which means that's pretty short with an average necklace chain that somebody wears every day at 18 inches. So 16 inches, we might even call this a choker style, depending on 15 is usually choker, but 16 inches would give you more of a vintage piece or whatever, like not marked. So unmarked 16-inch acrylic white bead necklace with gold spacers paired with the Napier gold tone metal with white acrylic cabochon screwback earrings. And I would probably do that for $12 for the pair.
Nice. Okay, cool.
So that you were talking about pairing earlier, and
Yeah.
if you're looking at something that's, $8, you might as well throw in something that matches. They're getting a set for $2 more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that makes sense. Cause what
The
I
goal
was
is to
just
clean it out, right?
well, what I was just doing, so like I went through and this is some really old stuff. I just literally took a bunch of the stuff that I had and put like 12 pieces in a bag and I've got it like for $16 because I just
Okay, well, let's see it.
it's a lot of stuff. But could I have paired some of those things and maybe done better with that? Do you know what I mean? Like that's what this stuff is really old. So I was like, I just want them gone at some
Well,
point.
okay, that was going to be my question. Are you looking at those
These
as a
are old
reseller?
pieces that were mine.
So are you
Like
looking at those pieces as a reselling item or you're cleaning out? Two very
this
different
is
things.
this is a cleaning out.
Okay.
These were the pieces, you buy something. I won an auction lot. I took out pieces that were good. These are the pieces that are at the bottom that I'm like, okay, what do I do with all of this?
So if that's how you feel about them, sell them as a lot.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense.
If you're now wanting to go back through and individually work on pairing and storing all of those pairs, then you can do that. But if you're looking to move these pieces, like I really have no attachment to these were pennies on the dollar. Let's group them together and give somebody a good deal. They can craft with them.
That's kind of what I was doing with I was doing like a choice sales where I was running something for, well, at first I was just running pieces for like $4 to $8, and then I stopped doing that because they don't want us to do that. But so I was just running, a $10 piece and then 2 pieces for a certain price and then 3 pieces for a certain price. But I wanted people to be able to pick their own choices because that's my issue. Like, I don't like just throwing this together because I don't know that somebody wants all the junk that's in here. You know what I mean? Like,
and you're a people pleaser and you want them to be happy with their purchase.
Yes. So I would rather I would rather run it as choice and have them pick what they would like. But I also don't want to make anybody mad by selling stuff that cheaper than we're supposed to. You know what I mean? So, but
So,
technically it's not any different
right, because you're bundling.
than a choice sale that they do with figurines and stuff. It's just that by the end, some of my pieces might be $6. You know what I mean? Like I might have 3 of them for 18.
Okay, I will share a sales style that I am working on, and it could be a complete and utter disaster. That's why I haven't done it yet with jewelry because I have that same thing is like, well, what if they don't like that and they really only wanted the earrings, you know? And so um anyway, I I decided that I would do a make a set, and I would have necklace, earrings, bracelet, whatever. So if I have necklace, earrings, bracelet, I would say pick one, pick one, pick one. So you're going to get 3 pieces for $9, $12, $10, whatever I decide, right?
Yep.
So I that's the thought process I have, create your own set kind of thing. But I don't know how I mean, you first of all you'd have to have a lot of space, right? You would have to stand, you would have to put like a grouping here, a grouping here, and a grouping here, and they would say it's basically pick 3 for $12, right? Or pick 3 for $10. In that pick 3, it's one necklace, one bracelet, one earring. You see what I'm saying?
Yep. Yep.
So, but in the same token, I would do things like this where I have a necklace that's white acrylic, gold tone with earrings, white acrylic, gold tone with a white acrylic bangle bracelet. Those would be on the board. Maybe these people want a red acrylic bracelet and they want to pair that. Maybe they want the white earrings, a blue acrylic necklace, and something else. So
Yeah.
that's the style of sale that I'm considering, but the dynamics of creating that, you'd have to have a lot of room. You'd have to stand, like I said, and you'd have to have
Yep.
3 to 6 pieces here, 3 to 6 pieces here, and 3 to 6 pair of earrings, right? Pick one, pick one, pick one. It would take a long time, but it's kind of like create a set.
Yeah.
And I just don't know if it's a worth people waiting, you know what I mean,
Yes.
to do
Yes.
that. So that's kind of
Yeah, and
why
that's
I
yeah, that's the other thing. Like if I go through a bag, or if I'm setting a bunch of pieces out to have people look at, that takes time too, to show everybody the pieces.
mhm.
Um, but yeah. No, yeah, I feel the same way. Like I don't want to send you a bag of stuff you don't want,
Right.
but I made them, but I'm like, I don't, but of course they're pieces that I'm like, what am I going to do with that? And then I had bracelets bundled together, and then I'm like, but what if somebody doesn't want 12 bracelets? So then I put necklaces with stuff, and
Well, and
anyways.
some people do want like they wear the about 12
Yep.
bracelets, 15 bracelets, or they spread them out and they give them to kids or whatever the thing. It's some people craft with them. So I think I give the piece more personality and credit than it's worth sometimes.
Yeah.
So that's difficult. All right, y'all, check this out. Who remembers this? Does anybody? I know
Is
I
that the
wore this.
multicolored chain
It is
choker?
the
My grandma
tricolor.
had that.
Don't say that. I wore this.
My grandma was cool.
Look, I had a bracelet that was just like this. I had a bracelet that's called the tricolor braided. And I did. And I also had a bracelet that was kind of had these tricolor pieces in like a oval shape with just a regular one. So this does not have any make or mark on this as of yet. 18-inch vintage tricolor braided necklace. I have that. I don't know where 13 came from. I'm going to guess that LaDonna, not LaDonna, but Dolores and Geneva made me write 13 on that because I couldn't do 13. I'd have to do 12 or 10 or 14 or something. But so I know that there's a lot of people who wore that. Nobody else, just me. I know I cannot
And
be the
my
only one.
grandma,
And your grandma. And your grandma, right?
I just remember she always had that necklace on.
But I mean, I know that like that was a thing. That tricolored. I think this is timeless,
Exactly.
says Heidi. Yeah,
Exactly.
so it's braided, and it actually has two of the gold, two of the silver, and one of the copper. Which I never figured that out. Like, how did you get that braided? Because that doesn't look. I'm very confused by
It
that.
doesn't look right.
Right now, it looks braided from afar, but when you start pulling it apart, I'm like, wait, I thought it was meh, 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 meh. It yeah.
Uh-huh.
So anyway, this is another piece that is available. And again, all of our pieces are available. So if you're interested, just tell us to run it. Or if
Yeah.
you see something in our buy it now, that little shop that's down below, it has 45 in there. That's what I see on my end. And it has lots of buy it now and a couple of auction on there. So if y'all are looking through the catalog, let us know about those as well. But I thought this I mean, I think Heidi's right. I think this is timeless.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So timeless. All right, what else do you have?
Um, this is more about material, about what it's made out of, because I wasn't sure. Um, it is cold, although it's not now because I've been playing with it for the last 20 minutes. Jeepers, it's so dark in here. Um, but it
Hold
looks
on, I
like
gotta get
abalone shell to me.
it could be a foil. Let me look at it. LaDonna. Well, I don't know if LaDonna can see that, but it could be a foil glass bead. Let me look at it.
Oil glass bead.
I'm not sure. I have to
I know my
mixed color
lighting's
metals are
awful.
timeless to me. Okay. Um what do you call that? It is it could be a shell. It's not well, I mean, it could be glass, but somebody weigh in and let me know because those could be glass.
They definitely feel cold to the touch until I'm, playing with them for the last 20 minutes. And
Yeah, I
no,
think
I
they're
didn't
like the
think so.
glass chips, right, LaDonna? Like the pearl, not the pearlesque, but the what do you call that? They're like glass chips.
Okay, that makes sense. That's cool. Because I was like, this isn't abalone. It's not the right, it's this weird pinky color. And I was like, that doesn't seem right. But I was confused by the cold, but that makes sense if it's glass chips. Cool. It is
Yeah.
thread strong.
Oh, good. Carolyn's here. She can help. Because I know LaDonna's getting stuff done, and we're like, LaDonna. But there's other people in here that know. Heidi knows metals and stuff and all the things. So, yeah, good. Okay, so Carolyn, look at these beads that. Oh, hi, Carolyn. Look at these beads that Dana has. I think they're like a glass bead chip that has like the I don't know if you call that mother of pearl finish on them because they're a little thick to be like a shell.
Yep. Agree. They're definitely too thick to be shell.
Yeah, so it might be a
Okay.
glass with a mother of pearl finish,
All right.
but
Cool.
it's really pretty.
It is very pretty. Um, yeah, it's a really nice necklace.
How long is that? Like 22, 24?
Hold on, I'm gonna go find that ruler. How
Okay,
did Jerry? How
while
did Jerry not get me the ruler? He knows better.
your numbers stick. All right, so we were talking Napier, right? And we were talking about the old Napier and the newer Napier and the Napier that you find at like Foley's or whatever. Well, I found new old stock Napier as well. I don't know where this was from, but they asked 32. I don't know what store this was from, but again, Napier tag. It may have had earrings with it. I don't know. But it is a like a memory wire, and then it has just silver tone. I don't know if those are Rivoli or not because they're encased. But it's like a rhinestone. Hi, Lena. And then some, just some AB. I mean, some faceted, different rhinestones in there in like an illusion necklace style. I always laugh when Dolores says illusion necklace. I said to give you the illusion that I have a long neck, and she goes something like that.
So what does that mean, illusion style?
So I mean, it's the illusion that it's a necklace. I think glass nugget type beads, 1960s to 80s for the
For
one
mine,
that,
I think.
yeah, for the one that you just had.
Okay,
Those
cool.
were big. Those were big back in that time
It's
frame.
yeah, it's 28 inches. So if anybody
So
wants it, let me know.
she's gonna run it if you say run it.
It's just pretty.
So this could be like a collar style. It's a little bit long for a collar, but it could be collar style. Illusion is like it's almost like these are out by themselves. They're
Got it.
floating out there by
Yep.
themselves. I always tell Dolores, well, I guess that it's an illusion that I have a long neckline when I really don't. But again, this is Napier, new with tags. You see the price on the back, $32. But I feel like this is way, way newer. So I did put new Napier illusion necklace, 16 to 19 inches, because typically there's a 2 to 3 inch extension on it. Like this is called an extension because this
Yep.
is the original, and then you can extend.
Oh,
And
okay.
then it has colored rhinestones in there. And I didn't put a price on there, but I'm going to guess that she might say, I don't know, Carolyn, what do you think? 10? 8 to 10? But see, I price really low. So um it is Napier, and I'm sure it's like going to be on because I say that it's probably like $400 or something. But at this point, 14 at least, she says. Well, we're going with Carolyn. 14. We're going with Carolyn on that one. All right, what's your next one? Thank you, Carolyn.
Yeah, you guys, I'm so appreciative to everybody who's helping me learn. Please know that I appreciate you very, very much.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
you should see
this
the stuff that I'm learning just on Vamp alone. You even learned how to cook latkes the other day.
that was interesting. What did you call them?
Latkes, potato pancakes.
Latkes?
The Jewish have latkes.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know that those were latkes, but it seemed like it.
I think they're all the same because that's what I was saying when she called them Polish. I was like, I remember Grandpa making those, and he's German, so I think you're right. I think it was everywhere there. This
Mhm.
is another brand I hadn't heard of, and these are super crazy. This is the lightest earring I've ever felt in my life. They almost they're so thin, and they almost feel like those. It sounds so stupid. The only reference I had to them were, the little Christmas tags that are shiny and then they're like super, super thin. Um, Anyways, the brand name, they are stamped and they are stamped celebrity.
I don't know anything about that, but you know what it made
And
me think of? That sweater clip.
yeah, that's it. Yeah. Except this is like, I was like, okay, these feel super cheesy. They feel like foil stickers. Um, but
Are
when I
they
looked
like a
them,
dipped leaf? They did dip leaves back in the day.
oh, I don't think so.
I got a dipped sand dollar in here that I was gonna show
No.
you.
Yeah, I don't think so. But when I Googled it, like all I could find was a set, and it was crazy expensive, like $100. And I was like, what the heck? It feels like legit. To me, it felt like, yeah. I don't. That sounds rude. It, I don't know. Could it be? Could
We don't have no testers. You asking for. So,
I actually do have a tester,
well, I don't. You're doing better than
but
me.
like, how would you even scrape that thing? Because it's so thin.
So, vintage celebrity jewelry brand is a thing. And now we've
We've
learned
seen one set of this. That's all.
both of them are being like, is that gold? Girl, we don't know. Um, I'm going to do gold.
It
Hmm.
was just a name I had not heard of, because,
Neither me.
and I thought, well, let's see if anybody knows what it is.
Wait, hold on.
And I can do my own Googling too. I just wondered if it was
There's
something that,
a lovely celebrity vintage gold tone leaf clip earring, but yours aren't exactly like that. Hey, Blondie,
yeah, no.
they don't have that middle piece in there,
Mm-mm.
but they were sold for 1360. Um,
Yeah, see, that's what these, I thought they feel cheesy as heck.
well,
They are nicer,
could you put them with that
maybe,
that sweater scarf? No, what do you call that sweater clip?
probably. So, LaDonna, if I wanted to actually test this for the gold word, um, do you kind of just scrape a little bit off the back? I'd be so scared.
How do you? Why do you scrape it? Are we? Is that what we're
You
doing
have
now?
to you have to scrape it onto the stone and put the acid testing stuff on it. I have done it for, we found a gold wedding ring in a box
Uh-huh.
before gold went to $1 million, whatever. And we tested it, and yeah, it was 10 karat. It wasn't anything, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that was the jewelry box where I then ended up with all this stuff. So it was like, oh, we don't, it's paid for. But yeah, I found this pair with a brooch. Like when I Google image search it. So I'll do more research on it. I just didn't know if it was something that, like, it's super shiny.
Right.
Shiny, just as Cheryl comes in. So
So
hello, Blondie.
I saw Blondie a minute ago. Hey, so when I say do my homework, that means basically what I do is I just
Yep.
measure it so that she doesn't fuss because I have to measure and it takes so long. So most of them are going for about 14, 15
So they're
signed
not.
celebrity clip-on earrings.
Okay.
I haven't found yours particularly, but I'm just saying the brand that and that's on the bay. So
Okay.
um now that's why I said, could you pair them with the two, with the
Probably.
other one? All right, so let me show you. I'm going to show you two things. First, I'm going to show you this. Now, this is the old dime store, just regular grandma Miss Roper necklace, but it's not as long. This is kind of like, I don't know. Well, I think of Wilma's Blindstone when I see this, right? But this one is thread strung. It does have some spacers in between. This is just like a plastic acrylic. So this would be one that I would pair if I had any purple earrings, bangle bracelets. If it's maybe I could do it with well, close. This is really dark. But I would do it
Yeah.
with, like, even if I had some yellow beads like this, I would pair it like that because I'm thinking LSU. So what I think of is ladies that wear these kinds of things to games, or kids needing jewelry or whatever. And then I have these. So there's these regular O class, all the things that would probably be in maybe my $5 bucket, right? But then you see these. That's very similar, right?
Yep.
Kind of the same thing, a little bit longer, but now you see how it could possibly go together. However, let's look at these. These are all knotted in between each bead, so that makes it older, right?
Oh, yep.
Then look at this clasp right here. I could not figure it out for the life of me. I was like, oh crap, it's broken. No, it's a box clasp or a bead clasp. So it slips in just like that. Now,
That's super
I
cool.
almost missed it. I almost missed it because I've never seen that. Now, I didn't look where Carolyn said on the last time she said sometimes right in here or on the back. I haven't looked at any of that. Oh, really? That's cool.
It's cool.
So, but I'd never
Hi,
seen
Susan.
any of this. Hey, Susan. But I'd never seen that where, so I knew that because it was knotted, it's older, right?
Yep.
But I'd never seen this type of class. So, I mean, still, would we put that in a 5 or would we call that an 8 and try to find some earrings to go with it? Hold on. Because I really like this pairing.
Yeah.
I really like that pairing. And I think if I paired this, it just doesn't look the same. It looks
Mm-mm.
two different ages, right? I feel like I need almost like a clip cluster with this. You know, like a cluster, like it has clusters of beads and it's a clip. I feel like that's what I need for that. But for these style, you can either pair where they would get, you know, earrings, maybe another one of these, something like that. And then with this one, I think I need to find some earrings or a brooch even or something
Well, that's what
to
I was
go
going
with
to ask.
this.
Could you, so if you put those together again, can you like add, you know how sometimes things like that are knotted, but could you add like a brooch or something onto it or something that clips onto
I
it
guess
that
on
would
the
hold them
side, but
together?
see this one, see
That
how they
might be
hang?
kind of,
They
yeah,
don't hang right. But if I had two that were the same,
yeah.
I the brooch right here on the side is so pretty.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Okay, I'm getting it.
Okay, so no, ma'am, Miss Blondie. This is a O-ring, and this is going to be a box clasp,
That's so cool.
which I that's a new one for me. I just learned it today. I literally was about to throw it because I thought it was broken. I said, "What?
Said LSU.
Oh, sorry, LaDonna." But that's a thing here. You know, we're so close. So if we look at it, this is more of an '80s style bead. I think this, I think this is an older bead.
I agree with you.
So I think this is an '80s style. I love this pairing. I'm not going to lie. When I paired this one, so I just
Yeah,
love
I
this
wouldn't take that one
necklace.
apart.
So this pairing with these earrings, these screwbacks, these are Napier. So it gives this a little bit of oomph.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I really like this pairing and I think I'll leave it. But I'm going to be, like you said, if I could get two of these or two of these and put like a clasp or even a scarf clip would be really pretty. I actually had a old scarf clip over here that I don't know what I did with it, but I got it.
Well, now you got
Oh,
me playing with my bags.
with your what?
Now you got me playing with my
I'm
bags.
telling you, you will go down a rabbit hole with jewelry. Hi, Chew.
Ow, I just pulled my
So
hair.
those are perfect for roper night.
That's cool.
All right, y'all, I got to show you this brooch and I will run it if anybody's interested in it because it's so cool. Because she talked about a brooch. Look at this little bug. This one is from two sisters. They're
Oh,
Lauren
that's
and Leah.
fun.
They're Lauren and Leah, and they are a pair of sisters that make jewelry. But that's their it's a little rollover safety C class. The little hinge there, we talked about that last time. It pokes out a little bit. This is Lauren and Leah. I know because it came in the box and the box was destroyed, but it does have a very Trifari look to that. But how cute, like you were saying, if it was the right color,
Yeah.
look how cute that would be.
Okay,
Yeah.
see, I could see that in my head.
Yeah.
I'm
Now,
learning.
Yeah, I have some really thin beads, but I brought that up because look how cute that would be.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is called Glitter Critters. That's the name of this line is Glitter Critters, and I had several other ones. It's got some beautiful rhinestones and some gold tone and um, clear rhinestone in there, but all these different colors. And then it's got what was supposed to be like a jelly belly, but it's not a jelly belly. This is an acrylic, but these are all rhinestones. And if anybody's interested, this is $14 if you're interested in me running it. This one's going to be about 1 inch. It's about 1.25 inch by 1 inch. So it's 1.25 by 1 inch. But I might get this one listed.
Ah,
Only
maybe.
clear because I've seen them and people are saying that they are. I mean, this is clearly not. That's an acrylic piece, but they're only clear, LaDonna.
Then what do you call them when they're like colored?
I don't know. Maybe they're. Yeah, that's a cute critter. Yep. Nope. They are wrong. Pet peeve.
Oh,
Okay, noted. Don't say that around LaDonna. So that is $14 if anyone I read about that. Oh, that they're only clear. All right. What else do you got, Dana?
bling.
We
Well,
love
I'm
blue.
sorry I've probably annoyed you because I'm pretty sure I've called
Me
things
too.
jelly bellies that are black. I thought it was I thought it was a type of like bead that was, yeah. Okay, so this blingy bling, um, it's so dark in here. Um, it's super pretty, but my question was about the stones. So do stones, oh cat, hi, Cynthia's here.
Hi,
Do the
Kat.
stones kind of change over time, or some of the stones are much darker,
They
little
can yellow with
rhinestones?
heat if they're. I know that some yellow with heat if they are come in contact with heat.
Okay, because like, or would those be like, if they were replaced, it's been a lot of dead stones. So what is a dead stone and does that hurt the value?
So
Because
I
this
think
one's
are
got a
those
lot
the
of it.
ones that are those the ones that come in contact with heat, LaDonna? Because I know like a dead stone will actually look like a missing stone. It'll be so grayish dark that it's black.
Yep,
And
that's what this one definitely is.
I have actually it's the no stones are missing, but in this ring you see right here, it looks like there's a stone missing, and that's a dead stone.
Okay.
They're damaged. Okay.
Oh, that's a bummer. Good to know. Okay. This one had a cool clasp too. I like this, but I'm assuming this is just another form of box clasp because you push down and then it's got that.
Yeah, I think they have different names, but I just call them all box.
Yeah.
Then again, I'm not a
Okay.
professional. I just play one on TV.
Super cool. Good to know. That's a bummer that that's what happens.
Hey, let's talk about one of my favorite things, and I want to know what y'all think about these. And that is tie clips and cufflinks. So, this is a vintage gold tone and faux pearl tie tack or tie clip because it's not a tack with the matching cufflinks. One, you rarely find the matching cufflinks with them. I've not seen this design. I think this is more of MCM 50s style, but I could be dead wrong. Y'all could correct me. I've been wrong one other time in my life, sometime around 2014. Um, but I have heard I have a lot of vintage cufflinks, just don't know what to do with them. Okay, so
Yeah.
I heard this is on the grapevine that, just watching people that these are coming back for women and women are wearing them because, especially if they're ornate. And they can also wear them in buttonholes,
Oh, that
like
makes
if
sense.
you could cover a button. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I think they would go in the slot. I don't know because doesn't that work how a cuff link works? It hides, it goes over the
Mm-hmm.
button.
Yep.
So I rarely find the tack and the cuff links that match. I think this is a beautiful set. I do know that women are putting the tie tacks either on jackets or on purse straps. I've seen that, especially something like this. That's why I pulled it because this is pretty feminine,
Yes.
but it's a very, to me, MCM design. Here's the other thing I don't understand. Why does this one appear to go up and this one appear to go down? But it is not, you can't, it's not malleable. It
Oh yeah,
does not,
that's
it
interesting.
does not look like it's been bent. It looks like it's curved that way. These would be fabulous. And then there's no maker marker on these. I didn't even look them up. I just found them today digging in that bag.
Yeah,
Um,
they're cool.
I have this set now, LaDonna or Carolyn or anybody else that knows. What are we pricing these things at when you have the set? Like I really think this is pretty, but I've got another one
Hi
that,
friends. I think we got raided.
oh yay! Is that Val on them?
Yep. I see
So
Miss Al.
then there's this one. I wonder if it's for like the right arm for the resting position of the arm. Why do you think? Hey, Susie, thank you for the raid.
Thank you.
Why is she able to think like that and we're not?
I don't know. Because
So and
I'm sitting here in a sweatshirt.
no, I mean like LaDonna. She's like, I wonder if it's for the right arm or for the resting position. Who thinks like that? She's just so far ahead.
Well,
Um,
isn't she a computer person? Logic.
yeah, she's a lot of
Logic
things.
brain.
Yeah, she's very
Logic
like,
brain.
she's glass, she's ephemera, she's all those. So then there's one like this. This is just a regular bar. It does not actually have any monogramming on it, which I thought was different. So this one, something like this, I'd probably do like $5 or try to pair it with something else. But when you're doing this type of cuff link and that, I don't know. I'm thinking 12 to 14. What do y'all
Oh, I
think?
probably would have went higher than that.
All right, Carolyn, LaDonna,
You've got all
Val.
three pieces.
Yeah.
When you said women wear that, those the two, I don't wear collars, but I can imagine two of those sitting at the point
Uh-huh.
on a collar on somebody's. You know how some shirts have the buttons there?
Yeah.
That would look really pretty on them.
I did not see a maker marker on them anywhere. I did look. Um, but you know, they're just a thing that wasn't selling when I first found them, LaDonna. Um, I'll, look again, but I just haven't. Swank made a lot of the men's cufflinks and the tie tacks. Yeah, I have an actual set at the booth that's in the original box, the Swank box, but they are Masonic ones. Um, so I don't know if that makes them different. I do know I looked those up, but I mean, I really like these.
Yeah, I think they're really pretty.
I mean, I didn't see Christian
Mm-hmm.
Dior or
Yes.
anything like
The
that.
buttonholes on a denim jacket, that would be cool.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if
Job, Jerry.
she's on it. I don't know what we're doing with them. If anybody found a market for them, um, they're not. I mean, I don't have them stamped Italy. I don't have Tiffany and Company. Nothing. But I sure think these are pretty. And if I ever wore anything other than a T-shirt, because kids throw up on me, I 16 to 20.
That's what I would think.
Okay.
Because
So
they're
hey, here's what I'll do. I'll split it 18.
like they're unique. That was why I was thinking that. Like you can pull out a whole bunch of pieces that, aren't different. Those are super unique to me. And you're right, the design, but maybe that's just the mid-century design that I like about them.
Yeah. What you got? Did Misty come in?
I don't know.
Somebody said, "Hey, Misty." I don't know.
She might have been in the group. I don't know what else I have. I
Hey,
have
calm
files. My
monkeys.
bags are over there. I didn't know how long you wanted to go, so I didn't grab a ton. Um,
Uh, well, I mean, I have a ton. I showed you the.
yes. I have more. I can go get
I
more.
told. Look.
I just didn't know how long my friend wanted to go tonight. So
Well, what time is Willie and them coming on? In like just a few minutes?
I think, are they at 5:30? I think
Maybe.
so.
Okay, let me show you this because I just saw this. I'm going to turn the camera back around. I found this today. Didn't know a flopping thing about it, but I was like, oh, that's kitschy fun, right? Like chunky fun.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a charm bracelet, right?
Yep.
It's got like this little glass piece here. It's got a big chunkin penguin here. It's got Born to Rule here. It's got a skate there. It's got a sun here. And then this thing, which, oh crap, what does that say? Born to Rule. However, hey, guess what it is? Princess Vera Wang, Born to Rule, Ice Skate Penguin Charm. $15. That's the low end sales for the chunky one. That is Vera Wang. I would have never thought that was Vera Wang.
No.
Not that I know a lot of Vera Wang or could ever wear Vera Wang because she's itty bitty, but I did not know that she had a Princess Vera Wang Born to Rule line. Did anybody else know that? And this is like a copper colored gold tone.
I wouldn't have known that was a name brand of it. You know what I mean? Like it's a fun charm bracelet,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't have thought that. That's cool.
Yeah. And when you said, yeah, I pulled a bunch of pieces because I just didn't know what we were going to do or talk about.
Mm-hmm.
This is another set that I did a pairing. Okay. So
Oh, sweet.
I had this bracelet. This is a glass stone and it confused me because you see this? That's the second piece of the bracelet. So it goes like this. So there's this beautiful bracelet, little dainty-ish bracelet, right? Seed beads,
Uh-huh.
gold tone. And then I had this, and I think the coloring is pretty good. This is on one of the memory wire, multi-strand memory wire. It's that pliable wire that they use to string beads. It's got the same coloring on it. And then it's got some glass beads with it. So I just
That's a good
paired
match.
I paired the two. I think offered this for maybe $10 the pair. I did $10 for the pair in a sale that I had on my tube. So yeah, but it's because I have so much jewelry that I can. So, but yeah, that's a little pairing. You were talking about pairing earlier.
So so you want them to have pieces and parts that match, but you don't want to be too matchy matchy.
You complement each other.
Okay.
So the color wave is the same. The metal
Uh-huh.
tone is the same. I probably wouldn't put a silver something with that.
Right.
You know, so if it's gold tone, gold tone. If it's brass, it's brass. If it's copper. But I look at bead coloring and stuff like that because remember, it's not going to be up like this together. This is going to be on
Right.
your arm and down here, and this is going to be on your neck. So
And you want it to be similar like eras, right? You need to make sure you're not, well, not
yeah.
necessarily. I guess
Well, I mean,
if it's something mid-century and you've got a new mid-century looking piece,
yeah, like
that's
that
okay
white
too.
thing that we talked about, the two
Yeah.
white necklaces. And we looked
Yeah.
at it with the one more 1950s or 80s style. Um, we're just
That's
talking.
that's how I feel when I go to your shows normally, Kat. So
I know. I'm usually like, what is this post-war, pre-war? What we're at war? What's going on? God,
There was a war?
which war?
Oh
Is this the
no,
war
Miss
between
Barbara.
the states? What are we doing? Is there a war between the states again? I don't understand. Is the South
Oh,
rising? What's happening?
please don't rise.
Like I'm so confused. So anyway, jewelry's a lot of fun. I found some pieces today. I hope that you were
I have
able.
I learned just from this, and I also learned just from watching you on Sundays. If I don't get to see the whole thing because we got something going on, I watch it. Jerry turns it on and he sits and listens too. So we uh we are learning just a ton, and we're so appreciative of that. Um
And that's with everything on Vamp. I mean, hey, we got taught how to cook too. So
that was so bad.
then there's that. I was going to tell y'all that the vintage. I'm not Catholic. The vintage
Rosary.
rosary. Thank you. That's embarrassing. They sell for me, and some of them are pretty profitable. Now, this one came in its little vintage pouch. I'm sure they passed them out at church. And it's just a link, and it is the acrylic bead. It means something if it has something here, and it means something if Jesus is still on the cross or gone, or I don't know. Um, I just know I'm supposed to know that, but I don't. So I will say, like, I priced this at 12. I probably had, when I went to market, I think I had 18 crucifix, Saint Anthony's, Saint somebody's. And within the first hour, I did not have any. They
Well,
were
that's good
all
to
gone.
know.
So they do sell very well, at
'Cause
least for us in our area. I can't imagine they wouldn't sell. And I think that other places, like on the other platforms, they sell as well. I mean, you can get some that are hand carved, you can get some that have ceramic. I even learned from Heidi. Heidi taught me that I had a piece that was a bracelet, and
mhm.
it is a Muslim prayer bracelet.
Oh, that's cool.
So I thought it was a bracelet, and she was kind enough to let me know that that was a Muslim prayer bracelet. I took it to school, gave it, I said, hey, I don't know anything about this, but my friend just, it's very nice ceramic beads, white tassel. I didn't know anything about it. I told my friend, I said, I'm not trying to be rude, but I feel like you might enjoy this. And she was like, I love it. And I said, I didn't know what it was. My friend on YouTube taught me what it was. So I just passed it on to her, because like if somebody asked me about it at a show or in my shop, I can't answer it.
No, no.
So,
And you don't want to be disrespectful about it
right.
either. So, um, that's good to know about rosaries because Stevens Point, our area is
Mm-hmm.
incredibly Catholic. Like, I was like, as you were holding the rosary up, I'm going, Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women. Blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners. Now and at the hour of our death, amen. Thank you. 14 years of Catholic school. I'm not Catholic, but man, I
So
got
yeah,
that down.
I think we've seen two. Um, no, we saw a rosary today, and what was the other one that we saw? Was it no, it was a hematite
Yes, you had the
crucifix.
beautiful crucifix. Yep.
Yeah, the hematite necklace with the crucifix on it. It is stunning. So I will say that as I'm digging through, and I still have like so many just in today's box that I pulled. Um, but Christmas, Easter's coming, so I am probably going to sport this one on
That's super
Easter.
pretty.
It has faith right here, a little tassel, and then it's got some glass beads. It's hand strung.
Yeah, that's super pretty.
Maybe if it elongates, no one will notice.
You do know it's going to fall into your bosom, right?
It's actually going to probably get lost. It's going to go one over this way, and then I'm going to be fighting with it all day because it's going to lasso this side. I'm going to be like, oh my God, take it off.
Yep. Heidi, you cannot, once it's in there, it doesn't go away. That it does
Yeah.
not leave. You say it.
It's probably like the Lord's Prayer, we
Yep. Although, well, yeah.
so
We switch
we just say
churches.
it.
The Lord's Prayer is different in other churches.
I know
That's the other
sometimes
thing you
they
find
say
out. I was like, they said the Lord's Prayer, and I was like,
y'all said that wrong. Y'all missing a piece.
what? Wait a
Forgive us
minute.
our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass, or forgive us
Sinners.
our
Sins is
sins.
what our new one
And I'm like,
says.
it's trespasses, ain't it? And the lady who's sitting beside me, she goes, it's the same stuff.
That's the first time I was like, oh, I messed that up, didn't I? Oops.
And then
There's
some
still
people
times
say
I mess
amen
stuff
and some
up.
people don't say amen. You know what? You just got to roll with it when you're in there.
You just, yes, exactly.
So, but I love doing these. I'm always up to learn and I'm always up to go through jewelry because I'm finding some great vintage pieces. I did a lot of pairing because I had bracelets
Nice.
and earrings and a necklace. So there's one of the things. I
So
got
now
a
you bring those to your live sales on YouTube, right? When you do it,
this one is sometimes
or to your shows, because I know you said you can't put them in your booths.
I don't put them in my shops because I don't have a glass case. So look at this pairing, this, and then we got to go do with them. So these are like almost rubber, but these are like a little bit modern. They're like a purple lilacish color, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I had a glass bead and wooden, or no, nope, that's wood. Don't do that. Okay. Yes, you did, Heidi. You did help me. So I've got these earrings, this bracelet, right? And then I keep going. I'm like, oh, look, it's a barrette. Oh, look, it's a stone heart. That's the same thing. I don't know what kind of stone that is, but I don't know if it's agate or something like that. But look at the beads. So now in this pairing, I've got bracelet, necklace, earrings, and a barrette.
Nice.
So I just
Keep
I just
making it.
put it all in there because otherwise those are just little bitty pieces. And
Okay.
still I probably would do 6, 8 on the whole thing because it's just little
But
pieces to
it's
me.
like these. It's just stuff you want to get rid of. If anybody, I put pictures of these in there. If anybody wants to look, if anybody sees anything in these bags they want, I can run it.
You should
Otherwise,
go like when you're just going to go on for like 20, 30 minutes, just do one bag, open them all and say this is it. It's a one-hit wonder show. We're just doing a bag of jewelry, claim it all. That's it. Because that way they can see it.
okay. Well, and that's what I was gonna, I started putting them together just like, but yeah, these I'm
It's
gonna
an
leave. But I think as I go through the rest of them, and that's okay. So, but see, that's how some people like sifting through the bags.
yeah, but
So
on
I would
video
rather
you have
show,
to show every
yeah, I
piece.
would rather show everything that you're getting. But like, I just found I have all these like pretty little pierced earrings.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them I found out I don't wear. I keep wearing the same pairs of earrings that
Me
I
too. I
have.
sleep in these, shower in these, everything
Yep.
in
Well,
these.
my kiddo gave me these. So now it's just, so I've got all these little earrings. I just put them in a bag and I was like, well, maybe somebody wants a little. I cut them and put them on carts because I don't like when they get all tangled together.
But I mean, people can watch you go through the bag
Yep.
and
Yep.
then you can say, okay, this is like
Yep.
the jewelry box thing that I did.
Yep. I think that's what I'll do with some of this other stuff. I've got a bunch of earrings and stuff. Maybe this weekend because I don't think we can go anywhere because guess what? The ice storm's coming back tonight.
Y'all are still we are 88 and 90 degrees. You don't want that either. I'm sweating because I have a bra on because I was coming on live. Just
It's
say
time
it
to
out
take that
loud.
bra off, people. But yeah, that's I just want to say I'm so grateful. I mean, it's 2 hours of your time sitting with me to teach me, and I
No,
am
it's
so
fun for me too.
appreciative of that. So,
I love a good box, jar, or bag opening, says Heidi.
well, Heidi, follow Dana on here and on YouTube, and I have I have bags of them that I'm gonna
Oh,
go
you know it,
through.
Kat. You know it. So y'all thinks who is on next, Dana? Just hold on, I'm not ready yet. They're not on. We were trying to vamp until they came on.
Yeah, where are they? Well, I'm glad that everybody's learning. Emily and Willie, where are you?
Yeah, so we do learn. Like even when I did this. So here's another pairing.
Yeah, do it. Show us the pairings.
So what are these when they're like this?
I'm gonna try a pairing.
So hold on. I'm gonna turn it around. She is empty nest keepsakes. So can you type something in, Dana, so she can click on your name? Heidi is asking. But Heidi, you gotta be back on Vamp. So you see empty nest keepsakes now on if you do
Same thing on YouTube.
yeah, but you got to do capital E, capital N, capital K. It doesn't come up. So these I think are just foil beads. These are not metal. They're made to look metal. So this is just
Okay, see, I didn't know that was a thing. Foil beads. So they're just taking some sort of material and putting it up over the top of it.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you do a wrap on a car.
Okay. Yep. They're not on till 7?
No, they were 5:30. Somebody was they were supposed to be on at 5:30.
They're on at 6 now.
Ugh. Okay, they're
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Kat. We're talking Central Time.
All right. So yeah, it's like a foil wrap or whatever, but these are like plastic beads right here. So I have this, which I'd be like, I don't even like the color, but that's just me. Don't get mad. It's not my style. But then Kato brand new clips, right? So still this pairing was gonna be like $4.
See, that's my problem is there's some pieces where I'm like, this just is not worth that much money.
So okay, so let's put it all together with some other stuff and do a whole bag.
Okay.
If we did 7 sets for $4 or 7 pieces for $4, this would be one piece. You know, we're looking at, and then you probably be like, nah, I don't like that either. So it's going to be $15 for all of this. But that's like me. I kept adding and adding. There's like 36, 38 pieces inside that vintage that I have. It's in the buy it now. It's inside that vintage jewelry box. Thank you, Heidi. And so there's 30 something pieces in there.
Thank you.
Hey, guess who made this, Dana?
Hold on, I gotta see it. Is that a Monet?
No, look at it's the thickness and the way that's done.
No.
Ding, 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 ding. LaDonna got it.
Oh, is that stinking Avon? I'm telling you guys.
So, and it's got the pinch clasp, and there's your Avon mark right there. They did this. Okay, so see this thick kind of gold.
Trying to find something to go with this.
What is that?
It's a necklace with a lot of.
I would put a great bangle bracelet or some orange like earrings. I bet I got some in this bag.
That's what I'm looking for. I'm sure I have some somewhere.
I have this.
Now, if you went with a bangle bracelet, would you go with a gold tone?
Let me see it again, please. I would probably do like a wooden orange or some metal gold tone that are etched.
Okay.
Like some bangles, like slip-on bangles. I have this little bunny for $8. I just thought he was super cute. He looks great on a jacket or on a little card. Like make a little card and give them this. Yeah, go with the boho vibes on that. You know, like
that's you're right. When you said the wood,
like the orange wood, sense. Something that's foil. I don't know that acrylic would go too good with that, but
no. I'm sure I have some wood stuff somewhere around here.
Oh, I have to show this because I didn't know what any of those are. Tell me, Dana, if you know. Well, I know what this one is. I know this one. right?
That's the Hard Rock Cafe.
Right, because it says it on there. So I know what that is. All right. So does anybody know that one?
No.
It's apparently a TV show.
Riverdale. I was going to say Riverdale. Wasn't that? Yeah. But I don't know what show it is.
It's something about a River Vixens TV show. Does anybody know anything about that? That's from a movie. It's a movie or TV show. Is that from Greece?
No. I don't think so.
But when I looked at it, it said
Riverdale was
something.
part of Greece, Jerry.
Okay, and then look at this. So you see this little necklace. Okay, there's your Claire's mark right there. But y'all, do you know how long Claire's has been in business? But look at this.
Oh, that's super cool.
So this is from. So this little thing right here is from Glee Mall Tour.
Oh,
I never watched Glee.
I liked Glee.
So this was from their mall tour. I didn't know I never watched Glee a day in my life. So remember when the principal got on and made the Riverdale announcement?
I mean, I remember the announcements. I just didn't remember that it was Riverdale.
I didn't watch this.
But I thought their colors were red and white.
I don't know. So this was all in a bag. I was like, this is some of that stuff we go, uh-huh. Because I've never seen this show. Now, if you were a Glee person, you're all over it. If you were a River Vixen or whatever show person, you're all over it. And I'm like, uh-huh. So did you find something
Look at this.
to pair?
No, not really.
Is that acrylic or
This is marked Kramer.
Kramer. KR?
Yep. So it's they're
Are they spun or
they're cold. Aren't they pretty? Uh-oh. She said, oh. It's fancy.
That's a good name, she said. Carolyn's on it now.
All right, I'll have to look that up. Yeah, I was over here going, hey, didn't I have a cheesy purple bangle to go with? It's like, oh, wouldn't that look nice? No, not because this is really, really pretty.
Is it stone? What's it made out of, y'all?
It feels like stone. It's cold, very cold.
There's Kramer Lucite. Is that lucite? Does it glow?
Do you want me to flip it? I can flip it.
We don't know.
It's like marbly.
Is that stone? Can you bring it closer? Oh, look, Chrissy Lynn's in now. Hey, leave it. Dana.
Try and make the noise.
It's very pretty, like a purplish.
Yes, it's a very light lilac color. And it has
what do y'all think it is?
These are the...
Could be... Oh, and she's got the earrings.
I got the matching earrings.
It's now $3,000.
Yes. How do you get the green stuff off? Oh my gosh. Y'all are telling me to shut up. Well, there you go. See, I'm telling you guys, some of this...
Oh, shut up.
Rude.
She's like, no,
do you see the green stuff?
Because I said $3,000.
There's green in there. You see it? I don't know what that is.
It's just probably some patina.
I love you too, even though you just told me to shut up.
It was me. She told me because I said it was $4,000 or $3 million. I made up a number. I don't know. I'm good for doing that. Okay, I don't see that, but I need to know what the stone is. Where's Dolo?
It's
okay, wait, hold on. I see the stone.
Dab with a little vinegar if you want.
It says a Kramer lilac art glass. This says double strand necklace.
This is not a double strand.
Here's the stone.
Ow! How do people freaking wear these?
There's a stone. It's a little bit darker on my screen than it is in real life.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
That's what this says. I don't even know who these people are, but we made it up.
Well, I'm glad that's a good. I was thinking it was just some cheesy beads.
Did you
Is this
did you
fancy?
did you
Okay,
find the Google Lens? It will come up.
I will do that. Like I said, I'm just digging in these
She
boxes, you
said, "Look
guys.
at you, so beautiful, dressed up."
One of these days, I'll dress up. I'll freak y'all out. And
Okay,
no, I didn't find any pairings. I'd have to
okay.
get in the other bucket.
So I showed these on Sunday. Brush the green with a dry toothbrush first, and then maybe a little vinegar is what they said.
It's like brush my teeth with dry. What? Okay, got it.
Here's another one that threw me for a loop. And so my friend that I got the jewelry
Those are so
from,
funky.
she would put little things like this inside the things because she's already started. And I'm like, I don't know anything about this. What is this? So I go to looking it up, and these earrings, they're like really thick. And I'm like, oh, look, what does that say back there? Right. And I'm like, okay, well, that's where she got it from. MMA period CN. I'm like, that doesn't help. So I look
Museum?
at them.
Like the MMA museum stuff?
The Metropolitan Museum of Art, New York, Art Deco earrings from the 70s to the 90s. I found the set with a necklace that was $70. So I've priced these earrings at 18
Are you
because
crazy?
I'm serious. Look,
Why are you pricing them at 18?
because the necklace three-piece set was 70,
Well, I guess.
and then the necklace I would think would be more than that, right? But
Probably.
that's just what somebody was asking. I mean, they could say it's worth $3 million. 3 million is my favorite number today. So I did. I have 18 to 20 on the tag. But they are like a really, and they're marked. They make figurines too, says LaDonna.
That's why, well, that's where they also do some glass stuff, don't they?
And this is a heavy little earring, but how cute Art Deco are those? But they have a mark on the bottom of both. You can find the necklace and these earrings, but I couldn't find just the earrings to save my life.
Nice.
So
Those are
I
super
did.
cool.
I mean, if you're gonna find some stuff in a bag, you might as well find some good stuff in a bag,
Well,
right?
that's apparently I just thought those were cheesy beads and now I'm all pumped up. All right. So,
What's
how do you
that?
tell those beads? Now I'm super stoked about those beads.
No, the thing in your hand. That's
Uh,
beautiful.
it's a bracelet. So, how do you tell when things like this are older? Now, I know it's good because it's got a safety chain, right?
Uh-huh.
Because that makes it okay. See, I
Yeah.
remember from last week, Ladonna. You told me
Madonna's
that
awake
last
now.
week, so I remembered that. Um, and it's, but I can't find a signature. It has like you push down on this and then it opens,
Oh yeah. True.
so you can put it
Chrissy
on.
Lynn.
Um, but I can't find any information about it. So how do you figure age on things like this? Like this one doesn't have any green stuff.
You call your friends.
Well, Adana is not going to want me calling her. You do a show on Middle Night. It's
You
very
do a
pretty.
you do a show on Vamp and be like, hey, what the holy hockey sticks is this?
It's super pretty. So, but safety chain, I remembered from last week when I just picked this up. I was like, oh,
Did you
safety
Google
chain.
Lens that?
Not yet. It's just in this box that I was digging in.
Oh.
Remember, I was just digging in my box. I was trying to look for pairings.
I don't even know where that came from. Okay, anybody know Rancroft of London?
No.
Rancroft of London, 80s, 90s. Why does this make me think of that statue where the people are kissing, when they merge into one? I think it was an old 80s wedding art nouveau kind of
Yes.
thing. That's what this makes me think of. So it's Rancroft of London, apparently. At least that's what my tag says. So we must have seen it somewhere. I don't know where. Is that it right there? I can't see to save my life.
Okay, I gotta take a picture of this. I gotta look up the Kramer. I'm
So
making a pile of stuff to
I'm
venture
just gonna
into.
say, even if it's worth $3 million, oh, I think there's a marking in there somewhere. Even if it's worth $3 million, I priced them at 9.
Are those in the buy it now? So if anybody wants some earrings, they're the merging
no,
people earrings.
no, I just pulled these out of this
Oh,
bag over here. And look, I'm like, okay, do y'all know anything about Rancroft of London? I priced them at $9.
there you go. That's how I feel. I like when I pull stuff. So this is I like when you get a box and it says jeweler.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, oh,
That could be a
that's
private
fancy.
jeweler too.
Yes, in Berlin, Wisconsin. Isn't this is another fancy chain necklace.
Here we
Look at
go with them four
look
hundred
at this
thousand dollar
one.
necklaces.
I know. Look at how fancy this is. It has a fold over clasp.
What? No.
Yes. Fold over clasp that my friend taught me about.
I'm
As a part. This thing, could it still smell like perfume?
sure.
Something still smells like the perfume.
Especially if it was in a
Probably,
box.
probably in that box. But isn't it pretty? It's got little pearly things on it. So I got to do, this was just in this box.
Yeah, you go
Multi
through this.
chain.
Oh, this
No
is
marks on
cute.
it though. You'd think being from a jeweler it'd be fancier, but I don't see any marks. I'll have to keep digging.
Is that Greek key chain? What's the pattern on the chain?
I think so, right? This one? Whoa.
I don't know if that's called, but I call it honey bun. That's not right. Don't call it honey bun.
I can't unsee honey bun. Is it Greek?
I'm serious. Don't call it that because that's not right. But
Is it Greek key instead of honey bun?
look at LaDonna. Oh my God. You're so embarrassing.
She's not wrong. It looks exactly like a honey bun.
I like honey bun. That sounds great. Stick with me, people.
That's I am gonna mark it as a honey bun when I list it.
Oh my God, I'm dying. I'm
That's
so special
awesome.
sometimes. Okay. LaDonna says, I don't know.
She's like,
Okay,
I'm done.
so this is
I'm
the
going back to my
bracelet.
bucket.
This is the bracelet that nobody thought they needed. No one. Okay, tell me, LaDonna, not you, because I think I told you this. So here's the first two charms, right?
Okay. Ship. What was the other one?
Here's the next charm. Here's the next charm. And here's the next charm. So I have a house, a pilgrim hat, a Native American Indian, a Mayflower, and a Plymouth Rock. Who needs this bracelet? And honestly, what did I
It's
call
a
it?
Thanksgiving
The
bracelet.
Thanksgiving bracelet. I called it the Thanksgiving bracelet.
That's what I would have called it.
For the love of all that is holy. I mean,
See, LaDonna, that's exactly what I would have said. That those are all the things she just.
perfect celebration of the American this 4th of July, right?
Does it have a turkey on it?
I think that it's supposed to have a turkey. I was just about to say that. I think between here and here, there might have been a turkey, or
There's
could have
something.
added. Oh, yeah. I called it Coming to America.
I'm sorry, but Coming to America was a movie with some actors in it from a long time ago.
I go, she goes, I can't unsee any.
To me, it's a Thanksgiving, but like that's exactly where you would wear
So
that.
I said, LaDonna, I think this is all oh Marco Polo. I think this is all Thanksgiving, like the first
Yes,
Thanksgiving. And then I go, what is this? A coming to America bracelet? And you get a Marco Polo back of LaDonna going, like, get off my phone.
I am pretty sure her face looks like that the whole time we're on here together. Because I just agreed with you on honey bun and Thanksgiving bracelet. Hey.
I apologize.
We didn't say we were good at teaching or
when I say
learning.
things, I make stuff up. It just comes off, and I shall go, what? What are we even talking about here anymore, Beth Randall? What are we doing? Columbus Day celebration, but now it's not politically correct, so it's worth thousands. Look, if y'all want me to, I can barely have a grasp of standard American English, and now you want me to be politically correct too. It's not going to happen. Gen Xers, we don't know what is different now. Best thing ever. Do you know how many people are going to look at that bracelet simply because you named it that?
Exactly. Because they're going to go, what? And then they're going to look at it just like we did. And they're going to go, oh, yeah, it's a Thanksgiving bracelet.
But we got the Mayflower. How many people have ever, raise your hand in the chat if you've ever had a charm bracelet with a Mayflower and a Plymouth Rock on it? I'll wait. I died. I said, what are we going to do with this? What does one do with this?
You wear it to Thanksgiving dinner.
And see if anyone notices.
That's right.
If somebody says, oh, I love your bracelet. This is from when I visited Plymouth Rock.
That's probably where the dumb thing came from.
This is, and I look to see if maybe 925, because there are some sterling charm bracelets. Look, Nikki, I did.
Nikki, you want that? You want to add that to your red, white, and blue room?
I'll tape it up.
Make sure it's real good. She's going to cover that whole thing in tape.
I'll bubble wrap each one of these charms for you, Miss Nikki. I'm a mess. I cannot have any more sweet tea or caffeine today.
I'm pretty sure Nikki wants you to run that for her.
I'm not gonna. I will send it to you, but I'm not running it.
Yeah,
it was too funny. But I mean,
this is
seriously,
great.
On the real, what do we do with this?
Yeah,
we'll update it. Oh my gosh.
There is someone on this planet that wants that.
Now, I was going to say, there are some silver, like 925 charms, mysteriously, that are the Mayflower. You know what I mean? And add it to a patriotic lot.
Exactly.
You know what? We can put this with red, white, and blue vintage swizzle sticks.
Oh my God, you guys. That.
What do you have?
A really fat neck.
Oh, no. Southern neck.
Yeah, well, I'm Northern.
I know, but you must have visited and had a biscuit, so you're fine.
It's a Monet, and I'm like, oh my God, this lace is so pretty. I'll put it on, and then I realized
probably 16 inches.
That there's no way in God's name this is coming off if I put it on.
Yeah, I don't know how LaDonna's friends with me, because she's all like, well, it's probably from visiting the New England area, and I'm like, it's a coming to America bracelet.
It's to wear with your turkey. Is it really? Do people really have necks this small?
I don't know who, but it's not me.
I don't know anyone.
Nikki says, you all won't be laughing when I get rich from it. You know what, Nikki Moss, if you get, I'm sending it to you. If you get rich from that, girlfriend, I'm gonna clap for you. It is missing the turkey though. Well, I saw the other ones, but they were sterling, and this one I already looked. Nothing is 925. So
See, there's a Columbus Day charm bracelet. I wouldn't sell it just because it's Columbus. I want those. Oh, I have a charm bracelet. Somebody want this one? I think this one might have some sterling
does it
charms
have
on
a
it.
turkey?
How do you know? No, no. See,
Then
that's another
forget
thing
it.
with charm
No.
bracelets. I heard somebody say once on one of the other things I watch that she just takes the charms off and sells them. Oh, maybe
Oh
I should
yeah.
send this one to Nikki. It has
We
initials.
hold on. I just paused myself. We should start a random, like the most rando charm bracelets that we like charms, collecting those charms that we could actually that we could actually find. What am I doing?
Well, like somebody said, everybody's. Well, because if I sell this to you, okay, that means you are loyal to Christ. You have these initials. You like music
We're 2 for 3 right
and
now. Oh, I
sewing.
can't sew.
You apparently don't want to drown.
Oh wait, no. I think I know what the I think
What is this?
I have one of those bamboo not bamboo. What the heck are they called? Buoy. Y'all, what's the word? Words are hard.
See, it does have a turkey. It's a lifeguard. Yeah, you don't want to drown.
I have seen that bracelet. I actually have that. I have a bracelet with that thingy on it, that water thingy. Y'all, words are hard. It's not a lifeguard, it's a life preserver.
But a lifeguard would want that,
Well, they
right?
would use it. And you better get right with
Yeah,
Christ if you need a life preserver.
that is true. And I think this is some sort of medical thing too, right?
KSS, what is that? Like a white cross?
Uh huh. Yeah, it's a
What does
white
the white
cross.
cross
But
mean?
that's what I'm
Oh, let
saying.
me
Like, how do you? Oh, and
find.
then there's thimbles. Like Nikki, I know might like these thimbles. Those are kind of fun. But like these are hard to sell because yeah, they're individualized. So with something like this, you take them apart. Life-saving training. See, I knew it was
Well,
something
back
medical.
in the day, everybody like I've got a 14 karat gold charm bracelet, and that was the
Oh,
thing. You had as many charms as your mom and daddy could afford. I
yep.
just have a few. Anyway, look, Chrissy Lynn already sent me the Christopher Columbus. It does have I told you it had a turkey on it. It's called
That's what we
Christopher
were saying.
Columbus, but they said it's gold tone. That is clearly not gold tone. Charm bracelet, and the only thing that mine is missing is the turkey. They sold it for $10.
Well, it's
Well,
Nikki's now.
Nikki,
It's for
you're
ten
minus the
dollars.
turkey. You're minus the turkey. See, look,
Look, I got a fancy tool
we've
Jerry gave
summoned
me.
the Lord because here's Karen
That's because we were talking about
and
dying
salvation all in the same
and
with the life
salvation.
preserver and a turkey.
I think this one might stay sterling on this little one right here.
Oh, maybe.
I got my
I
tester.
got
I'll
Nikki.
have to
I can
check.
send this with your little doily that you got yesterday. That's fabulous.
Now you can wrap them both in bubble
I'm
wrap.
so excited. I have bubble wrap envelope. She's in luck.
Nikki, you want this too? The thimbles?
She needs a turkey. Now we got to find a dabbrum turkey. Do they have them separate? It must have been a thing. What is there
That's
any words about it? Like,
happy Thanksgiving. I'm telling you, wear it to
oh,
your Thanksgiving event.
details. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to see what it said. I cracked myself up.
Did those other people come on? My computer's gonna die.
I know. Are they on?
They
Okay.
are on. They're on
Y'all,
now.
we're who is it? It's
It's Emmeline and
oh,
Willie.
Imogene. Emmeline and Willie, y'all. We have had a ball
Oh,
today.
you know what? This is cool. I found this one day. I didn't realize this is super cool. It says Dana. I didn't know I made
Does
jewelry.
it?
Yep. Dana. It's got to be 80s or something because this is.
Woo! Try wearing that.
But
You know
no,
how hot you would be for the love. I'm hot and I just got
this is not going around my neck. But I didn't know that Dana was a jewelry maker. So
we learned,
I
what
saw
was the
that.
ones that we learned today, y'all?
We learned celebrity
and
century.
no, what was it?
No,
Not
it's over here somewhere.
constellation. What was it called?
Citation,
celebrity, and now Dana and Kramer. I didn't know Kramer. We gotta write them down. Celebrity.
Well, I don't think Dana makes high quality jewelry. This feels kind
It's
of
not constellation. What was it called?
citation, like you're written a citation.
Oh yeah, that's right. Not
because you misbehave. No, it's not constipation.
Dana and Kramer.
That would be bad.
Let me just say this. I have a hardest time saying costume. I always call it cosmetic jewelry. I don't know.
I think I've had a Kramer piece, but I don't know.
I haven't had a Kramer piece, and if I did, I probably sold it for $8.
You probably did.
Dolores gets so upset. When you have 3,000 plus pieces of jewelry, you're bound to miss something. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, all right, y'all.
And we learned that Napier and Avon probably kind of worked together on some of their stuff.
Well, Napier did the work, and then they made it look a little shabby, and then they sent it to Avon.
They're like, I'm not putting this fancy clasp on there. You get this cheap fold over one.
No safety on it or nothing. Just fold over and go. So
that's right.
Thanks for joining me, friend. This was so much fun.
I had a blast. I've learned so much. Thank you.
All right, we'll do it again. Y'all, let's go over and raid Emmeline and Lily.
Hold on. When's your next show? Don't you leave before you tell people when your next show
Friday,
is.
Sunday. I'm coming on Easter.
Sunday.
I'm coming on Easter.
I might do some jewelry on Easter. I might come on before Nikki and those guys because I might try to get rid of some of the other.
Open those.
I might do some earrings.
Open those bags and sell them all.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I think on Easter too.
Oh, thanks, Heidi.
It was very nice to meet you too, Heidi. Thank you.
So I'm coming on Easter. I'm going to church, and then I'm going to go ahead and come on. Some people are shut in. Some people are Easter celebrators. I'm gonna, be a good C&E and go on Easter. Maybe I'll make it to Christmas.
Sweet. And I think I might do something because we're tomorrow. We're, I think, kind of going to be trapped because of the weather.
I was supposed to do my taxes today, and I was on Vamp instead.
We took our taxes to an accountant about 8 weeks ago and haven't heard a word. So I'm a little nervous.
That's why I do my own, and I have all my paperwork because you know what, they don't really care about.
Maybe I'll let you know, Chrissy Lynn.
They don't. I don't have big stuff and all that kind of stuff. I'm not that important, but I do pay my little taxes, and I got to do all that. But I was supposed to do that today, and I chose to package an invoice and do other things and play with my friends. I'm talking to my friends, Mama.
Exactly. Well, Monday we're doing a clearance show, you guys. For real, like, I don't care if I get in trouble. Sorry, Karen. There is so much stuff in this basement that is in my bin that needs to go, that's been there for a while. And if someone else wants it, otherwise it's going to Goodwill because
I need buy it now or
I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet.
Pick 2 for $8.
Yeah, but see, Karen, here's the thing.
Pick 2 for $8.
It's already in. I know, but it's already in my buy it now. So, like, that's a lot of work.
Wait, can you not just make it private?
There are already things that are listed.
Well,
so then I either have to create new listings, or I could just put it on sale because it's in my buy it now already.
You can change it to an auction and change the price. Or you can make the listing private and do a buy it now.
Yeah, I just was trying to get away with as little work as possible because they're already there.
So what
I've
are you going to do? Just
taken all the pictures and I've already done that. And yeah, I was just going to bring it and somebody, just like I do on Etsy.
So you were just going to leave it as a buy it now, change the price, and you were just going to run through your buy it now.
And if somebody wants it,
and then you could give a claim number on Facebook.
Exactly.
I mean,
but that's because I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't go in and price those things that way.
You don't do it all the time. You don't do it all the time.
No. And here's the thing. It's exactly the same way I do it. Bye, Jerry. It's exactly the same way I would do it on Etsy. Like I run a sale I'm doing a 50% off sale in my clearance right now on there too, because it's going to be rummage sale season.
And you want to shop.
And there is too much stuff. Well, stuff is not selling a lot. And there's stuff that's been here way too long. So that was my thought.
I'm not an admin or a moderator.
Yeah, well, I am, so I don't want to get in trouble.
So I say it's a 1-day flash sale, and then those things go away, and then you don't do that, but maybe once a quarter or twice a year.
Right. Because it's basically just a let's get some stuff out of here kind of thing. And yeah, it's already in there. So I was just going to say, if you want it.
I don't think they would be upset. Right, Karen?
No. And most of it is not going to end up being under $8 that much. There's some salt and pepper shakers and things like that. But a lot of it is still going to be over $8 because I have
resellers, because what doesn't sell in her snow covered area may sell in yours. Because I have a friend, Shelly, her booth is 2 up from mine. She can give me things that have not sold in hers. I can put it in a vignette and it sells in my booth, and I'm literally 2 down from her, and likewise.
Yep. And that's what I find out. There's a lot of times that happens. So I would like I need shelf space.
I think it's okay to do it once a time. You just tell Missy Karen I said it was okay.
That says it's okay.
She said she didn't mean no harm by it.
Thank you. Well, and I hope that makes sense. Like I could do choice, but then I've got to create more listings, and then
you won't be in the timeout chair, she said.
She's gonna put you in one.
I wouldn't put you.
Because you told me I could do it.
Yeah. I'm not doing it, Karen. I'll just over here. Just in my own world. All right, let's go.
And they can bundle.
Yeah, we can bundle. I mean, but I asked about the 50% off jewelry a lot when I first came on. And at the time, the low prices was not a problem. And I was told at the time, like you could do like a twice a year clearance sale, because all of this jewelry, literally I take it and I go like this. If it's $12, it's $6, but it's today. And honestly, my stuff is not listed, because that was the other thing, is not everything is vintage by the 25 mark. It might be, 2010. So it's still outdated, but it's okay. So, all right, let's go see and Willie, and I will see y'all on Sunday at 11 a.m. Central, noon Eastern. And some people gave me some stuff. I got some free stuff, and we're going to be looking at it. I love free stuff.
Nice. Yeah, free stuff's always good.
All right.
Shop the bucket
now. All right. Talk to y'all.
Make sure you check stuff out.
Bye, y'all. Y'all stay pretty.
Bye, friends.
Sweet. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I got to get out of here, don't I?
There we go.